Yo. Yo. What's up, everybody, man? We back up in here. It's a Wednesday night. Welcome back to No Strings Attached. We're running a little bit late, man. It's been a long week already. It's been a lot that's happened since the last No Strings, man. We're going to have a good time tonight. Since we last talked to y'all, man, we got, I don't know what's been going on. We got porn stars who want to be relationship counselors with your marriage. We got R&B singers who want to be family counselors. And we got Negroes, big and small, fighting together using chairs. It's been a crazy week, man. And then Tory caught a dime. What was that, yesterday? They just gave Tory Lanez a dime. It's a lot going on, man. Let's get to it. We got to get to it. We got a lot to get to tonight. So let's have a good time, man. We got the crew up in here. Let's see who. Somebody just popped on. Oh, shit. We got Mo Diggity, Mo Doubt. Mo just popped on with us as well. Let's get to it, man. What up, Mo? Let's go straight to Mo. What up, Mo? Mo on the road.
What up, y'all? I'm on the road heading home or whatever, but I'm in this thing.
Mo got that movie review for us tonight.
Yeah, facts.
Mo got the movie review going down. What up, Mo? She in here with us. Cooking up something up over there. Are you meal prepping or is this dinner for the night? What you got going on, Naomi?
No, this is my son food. I'm making dinner for my boy.
There you go.
So yeah, he good with the steak. But what up, y'all? Happy No Strings Day. Glad to be back on another Wednesday with y'all. Rolling up. Let's smoke some. I'm finna sit down and chill with you.
There you go. What is this? Okay. And of course, man, we got my cousin and your cousin Torian up in here, aka I Runs Wild. What up, T?
What it do? What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. You already know I Runs Wild, so I'm ready to talk my ish. Let's go.
You heard? And chilling with us tonight. It's gonna be one of them kind of nights tonight. She got her wine with her. She got her little virtual background working tonight. I see she's feeling herself. I'm feeling mine. What up, Miss Parker?
Hey, I don't have much to say. Just here.
She just like, let's go get to it. I got a bedtime. Let's go. I heard you. So let's start with the foolishness, man. The Montgomery Riverfront Brawl. The niggas is saying black folks is funny. Let me just say that because black folks online, bro, some of the memes, some of the quote tweets are hilarious. Now, like anything else, people have obviously taken it too far. Now, I saw some nigga that when it got cheers tattooed on them. Niggas is getting folded to, so that's probably a little much, but man, it was going down out there. And what was that? Montgomery, Alabama, deep south, home of the civil rights movement. It went down. Young and old, Negroes, young and old, aqua Negroes, all kind of Negroes.
Right. I loved it. You know, I
did too. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I still be watching the videos to this
Me
day.
too.
Gotta watch that before bed, like one more time.
Before bed.
So that's my bedtime story. Gotta get a good clip in. Gotta see that man swing that chair around like a helicopter.
Bro, the way he the chair, it's two iconic parts. Well, it's three actually. The throwing of the hat. I wonder, like, what made the security guard go with that particular move?
It came out that a racial slur was used.
No, but I'm right. I imagine so. But I'm just saying,
well,
like, what made
it was like he was summoning the people on the like it's go time, okay?
Right.
He just threw the hat in the air. It was so he twisted it to the side, to the back, and he was like, you know what? Hold on, no, throw it in the air. It's go time. So that's the one iconic thing. Then it's the young man who jumped in the water. I love it's so many nicknames he's been given. The one nickname I like is C Murder, SEA, C Murder. I love that one.
I like Aquaman.
Yeah, he's Aquaman. He jumped in the water, came up over there. What is he, 16? He went up over there and got right into the BS.
Right.
And then the most iconic of the entire fight is when Pops, somebody, uncle, Granddaddy grabbed that chair, that white chair, and went in.
Yeah.
He went in.
Doing the Lord's work.
You missing two more though.
What up? What I miss? Who I
The
miss?
fourth one is when they was skipping.
Oh yeah, the dude with no shirts on. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the fifth one is when they pushed that woman in the water.
They did dump her in the water.
Yeah.
They dumped her smooth in that damn water. But listen, I'm not a bad person and I don't condone violence. But it does for whatever it's the way he does it, the way he walks over that woman on the head with the chair. I can't watch it without laughing. I promise you. It's just funny the way he just walk over there. Cause like she kind of recovering from a bit of an ass whooping, and he just walk over there and is like, while I got the chair in my hand still.
Wow.
That was the first thing he saw when he turned around.
He saw her and said, bow.
Yeah, he's like, here you go. Like,
Another lady hit the girl right after. She gave her like
Right.
right as she got hit with the chair. She said, doo doo.
And the funny part is that like it's kind of like the cops is like, damn, bro, why you had to hit that white woman on the ground? Now we got to take you to jail. We was y'all rock, you know what I'm saying? But all right, you can't just hit defenseless women on the goddamn ground.
How was she defenseless and she was hitting people too?
Cause she don't got a weapon. He got a damn chair.
The chair was technically not a weapon until this day.
God damn it! I brought the wrong beer. Shit.
She
I bought this. I thought I was getting I thought I grabbed a Michelob Ultra Pure Gold. I grabbed this goddamn lime and prickly pear cactus. The fuck?
Oh wow.
You don't like it?
I gotta say pause on this whole drink. I don't know.
You don't like it?
Fuck no.
That bitch tastes good. That's why you appalled right now.
Right.
You know
No.
you like that shit. You like, damn.
Prickly
I would-
pear sound good, but I don't like beer.
I'm finna drink it because I bought it and I'm cheap, but I'm not gonna be happy about this. All right, so I'm already pissed off for the night. Let me grab one of these chairs around this motherfucker.
Right. Just watch the video. You'll feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Watch her get hit with the chair. I love the new angles that came out too. With the
Oh
chair.
my gosh.
What's up?
I saw one that they took right off of TikTok. I mean, they immediately took it down. Not before I got the screen recorded, though, but that one was the best of all the angles put together. I was like, thank you.
And look, just for the record, man, we're not condoning violence. What we are saying, however, though, is that there was a security guard who was literally attacked. This is not figuratively speaking. This is not like conjecture. We don't got to quote unquote wait for all the facts to come out, right? The man told him move that goddamn boat. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't want to move it. They got to thumping. And if it would have been a one-on-one, they probably would let them rock. But folks started running in, getting their shit off.
Right.
And the first brother, to be honest, that jumped in on it, he ain't even really try to throw no hands. He was really just trying to break it up.
Nah, he made me mad. That's why I was like, nah. Hell, you running like you finna come with some action. Come try to break it up. Nah.
He did. He came to break it up. And
I'm like,
yeah,
nah.
they started pushing him. Yeah.
I was a boop boop. Like, I don't condone violence, but violence would have been my middle name in that moment.
But I think that's what kind of made a lot of people, including myself, very okay with everything that happened afterwards. Because first y'all jumped on this old ass security guard. Then a dude comes down and is trying to be peacemaker. He's trying to be like, yo, everybody chill, relax. Y'all getting on his ass, pushing him out the way.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Look at him.
Damn, Roy, you froze.
They said not on Beyonce's internet.
Let me go ahead and stream it. Oh, damn.
There you go. Yeah, they try to take us out.
Oh, there you go.
They try to take us out the game. We back. But yeah, it was that was very interesting though. It was an interesting weekend with that popping off, man. So that led off the weekend. And of course the internet's been going crazy. And like I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I think Negroes have had sufficient fun, and now it's at the point where it's getting too far now. King, what's the boy name? King what? King, how you say his boy name? The little ones that do the skits. He used to do the skits on Vine back in the day.
Oh, King Botch.
There you go. He did one of the corniest damn skits that I seen in a while.
I didn't see this.
Oh yeah, he did a skit about the little riverboat. It was and people got on his head, rightfully so. Pause.
Really?
Yeah, because it was corny. But you know, I don't know if you know, folks are trying to get I seen a lot of people getting the date tattooed on them.
Oh yeah, and a chair. I saw somebody
Yeah, and a chair.
tattooed.
And I know this made Naomi happy when they said that like 2 hours before the brawl broke out, some sisters had went down there and they did a what did they do? They did some what they call it? They did something down there for the ancestors there. Like it was like 2 hours before that whole thing happened. It was like 30, 40 sisters got together and they released flowers into the water. They released a bunch of flowers into the water for the ancestors.
Like there's some ancestor veneration.
Yes, some ancestor veneration 2 hours before the brawl broke out. So people was like, I don't think that's a
Interesting.
coincidence.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they said, I don't think that's a coincidence. Yeah.
At all. Ain't a boat being named Harriet. Like it's just, the piece is supposed to fall.
And they said that Trump had just did a rally there the day before.
Oh yeah.
So it was a lot of energy flowing around.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
It was a lot of stuff in the air. You know what I'm saying? So you know the sisters had, because I think that's why the sisters that got together and wanted to release that, because they was like, it's some negative juju around here right now. We finna come and venerate the ancestors, and the ancestors woke the hell up.
Oh yeah, they did. Yes, they did.
That's where
the chair came from.
With Ayanna Van Zandt, not on my fucking watch, goddamn. This will not happen on our watch, but yeah, that went down. All right, let's get here real quick. What's my nigga name? I was supposed to go see him if the concert's still going down. My boy Ne-Yo got in some trouble. I don't know if he got in trouble, but so let me back up before we get to Ne-Yo. First, Jamie Foxx. It was an interview. It's been a long 7 days since we've been on. Jamie Foxx had to apologize for some shit he ain't even do. This nigga.
That was bullshit.
This nigga apologized. Okay, so when I went back and looked at it, y'all can tell me what y'all opinion was, but I felt like Jennifer Aniston she tried to get the shit up off of her, and in doing so, she threw Jamie under the bus. I'm gonna assume that was intentionally. I can't assume that was unintentional, Jennifer. I'm sorry. I'm gonna assume that was intentionally done. Cause what happened? So like he put out what he said, and she liked it, right? On IG.
Apparently so. Yeah, you can't lie. She said, I didn't like it, or I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
No, that didn't even make sense for her. Her stance was, she was like, I didn't like it or not like it. Like, what?
Like, girl.
Like your name's right here. Yeah.
Because you knew what he was trying to say at first.
What did Jamie say? Who's remember? We got the quote. We remember exactly what he said.
He said they killed Jesus. No, I think he said they killed Jesus.
Something about
they killed Jesus Christ. You think they won't betray you? It was like something,
right.
Something about a fake friend or something.
Yeah, hashtag fake friends.
Right. And now look, it's funny because all they had to look, in black households, that shit that's said every day. Y'all don't know how many times I heard in my house, it's the sentence starts off like this. They did blank to Jesus. Think about what they're gonna do to you. Whether they killed Jesus, they talked about Jesus, they talked about. I used to come home in elementary. They talking about me. They talked about Jesus. What thing they gonna do to you? So yeah, that's just what Negroes say. You dig? That ain't got nothing to do with no other communities. Other communities coming out talking about they was offended was wild to me.
Like, were y'all the ones who killed Jesus? What are you mad about?
Yeah, it was wild.
Was it y'all?
Because they know the truth, but allegedly, well, let's throw that in there before we get hit.
No, but I mean, just at this point, you know, in America, there's some things you're not allowed to say, and so that's why he has to apologize, because that's the fake democracy that we live in.
Yeah, and people were like, well, why he apologized? It's kind of like, you know, now look, I don't.
Because they'll take all his money like they tried to do Kanye.
And it's like, you know how celebrities do. Celebrities a lot of times just settle lawsuits because they don't want to go through all the bullshit. It's like, you know what? How much he want? 30,000? Just give him the 30,000. Just settle this, man. We ain't got time to be going to court and doing all this just to clear money. I ain't got, you know, it's gonna take too much time and effort. Let's just go on and get rid of it. Let's just go on quick apology and we done. But then your man Ne-Yo came out. So that was one community that was offended. What exactly did Ne-Yo say?
He just basically said that he didn't agree with changing the identity of your
gender affirming surgery.
Before, like as a child. He's that's not a thing you do to children or whatever. And people got mad with that.
Why people can't have their own opinions? Like,
No, like you're not allowed to have your own opinion in America. That's the bottom line, especially so for entertainers. They're not allowed to say anything that goes against the status quo. So, I mean, that's all that is. So, yeah, he has to apologize for shit like that or get in trouble or face the consequences. That's how the shit goes.
Okay, so what? Let me get the quote. I'm trying to pull it up because I want to see exactly what he has said. Because I don't got the quote. It's because it's an interview, right?
Yeah.
Damn it, let me see if I can pull it. Because apparently it was like his publicist who put out the apology, and then he came out the same day and was like, actually, no, I don't really apologize. He came out and doubled down on it. He did, I think, an IG live and doubled down and was like, nah, my opinion is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you might have a different one. That's cool. You know what I mean? But he definitely doubled down on it. So, yeah. And to Naomi's point, man, look, if that's his opinion on it, I don't, it's weird because,
I'm not mad at it. People got their own opinion. People do what they want to.
Children shouldn't have life-altering gender-affirming surgeries when they're a child. That's definitely a choice to make when you're like adult and sure enough to be able to make such a choice, I think.
Yeah, I mean, look, and I mean, look, and to the point that we're making, that's your opinion on it, right? And it's like, but if parents get together with their kid and they want to do whatever it is they want to do, that's their kid. They decide it is what it is. Now we can sit back and say, "Hey, man."
I mean, some parents are okay with letting their children smoke weed,
right?
Like but that doesn't mean it's the best thing. Like especially when you're still having a developing brain. That's why people who smoked weed as children still be fucked up later on in life. They still
but I mean,
behind.
I think it becomes.
So yeah, people are allowed to do whatever they want with their kids.
Right. With your kids, you can do whatever you want, right? Like you can let your kids watch movies that maybe I wouldn't let my kids watch, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like always in a windstorm.
But this is also such a bigger thing than just watching a movie or even just smoking weed, which I like vehemently, even as a weed smoker. Like, no, I would not be having my child, not even a 16-year-old. Smoking weed, even though his dad would be fine with that shit. So there is different ideas and how that things go forward.
Yeah, but I guess my only pushback on that though would be Naomi is like, it's their kid. They can do what they want to with their kid though.
No, for sure. And there's gonna, and that also comes with whatever consequences may come from that. So yeah, you definitely can do whatever you want with your kid, but I don't know. As a parent, you're also able to give advice, or as a person, you're also able to see that things.
Yeah, you can.
But I don't know. I haven't been in that situation. But at the end of the day, kids aren't the ones running shit.
That's the part. Though.
Say that again.
Kids ain't the ones running shit, and I be saying that all the time. Like I'm the parent. You can feel exactly how you want to feel, and once you're 18, you can make those big enough decisions. But for one, I'm not paying all that money for that shit right now anyway.
Hilarious.
Like, don't charge that on my...
I mean, like, we can't get no disc. You ain't get no Groupon.
Don't charge that on my card, please. So if you're still going to be on my insurance until age 26, you might just have to wait.
You just going to have to wait. Hilarious. I don't know. I just think, he should have opinion, right? Because, like, it was people that praised Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade for some of the stuff that they took, right? And their parenting, which is fine. And there's people that disagree with it, which was fine, right? Because my thing is, once you put it out for public consumption, I don't think people can, like, we do a podcast every week where we talk and we put out our thoughts, our opinions, our views on stuff, right? Once we put it out there, we can't get mad if somebody pull up a clip and say, listen to what this dumb MF Torian said, right? You put it out there, people got a right now to, do whatever they want to because you put it in public. You could have kept it to yourself and not did the show, right? But it's out there now and people going to react to it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think we got a little happy with the quote unquote canceling of people, but like if ever say something that people disagree with, she just something that people disagree with. That's okay. You know what I mean? No big deal.
Right. And I do agree to an extent, with what Ne-Yo said, but I don't know if he was referring to like the whole gender thing, or I feel like people use this was Dwayne Wade's child as like an example, but like Dwayne hasn't let his child like go through the whole gender assignment
surgery. But see, I think that's the big part of it, like, because the other things, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, if a child wanted to identify, like, yeah, like let them identify how they want to identify. Because I mean, we say that like children are so aware and alert of like what's going on. So like, but then when it comes to that part, people try to like, no,
people like, nah, he don't know what's going on.
Like what you just said, he was just so aware, So, and kids are more in tune to things, It changes when like you get into like society and you start wanting to move how society tells you to, and that's when you start becoming hating yourself when like you not up to par where society.
But what age do you think that starts happening?
I mean, I feel like everybody's different. I feel like everybody is different.
Starting to be self-conscious, and they're in school and they're seeing all these different things, and they are learning a lot of things for society. So yeah, child and children can be tapped in, but so much programming begins to come in. A lot of things start to come through that, like, the channel can get disrupted by the time you're 15, by the time you're 16. And right. You could be feeling a type of way that it is what it is, but maybe you haven't even cleared out some shit that could have happened. So I think for sure, identify, like, if you want to start dressing different, or you want to like even be called a different name. But I think when it comes to gender affirming surgery, like, surgery is already a big deal for me, period. Like, I think it's crazy when people like be voluntarily getting cut up. Like, I think that's just wild. Like, not letting man cut into your God body. That's crazy. But so, yeah, just as children, no, you just got to give that shit some time to cook. It ain't fresh.
Well, you got to let your body just, naturally do what it do before you change it. Because you see like these.
No, because it's still growing for so long.
Or like these just the other women talking about how they wish they had surgery before they was like fully developed on all that, So I definitely don't agree that children should be getting this surgery, because I mean, I've seen videos of, I feel like it's been children out here at young knew they was somebody different, and it's people who thought they were, and they end up kind of regretting. I've seen a video of this trans who end up regretting that they had did all that extra stuff to their body and changes, and they end up wanting to revert back to their biological sex. So I feel like it's gonna be cases of both of those. But I feel like when people hear about cases about the person regretting it, they just go think everybody is gonna regret it, but it's not the case. It's some people early on who just knew that they were not what they were assigned. So I feel like people got to give grace to people, and stop like moving. Like, that's not your child, so don't worry about that. Like, you can have your opinion, but don't let your opinion be disrespectful. It's my thing. Like, have your opinion, but be respectful with it. And that's it. I'm not gonna hate you, because I'm tired of worrying about other people. Honestly, like, I'm just like, I gotta figure my shit out.
I don't got enough energy.
Like, I'm just worried about me and me getting better.
I'm over here fighting through life myself.
Okay, so I'm gonna hear your opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion about your opinion, but I ain't finna go no further than that.
Yeah. And look, I don't remember exactly I don't remember the Ne-Yo's exact tone, but I don't remember it. To me, I didn't take it as disrespectful, right? When I heard it, I took it as.
I got the video up too.
Okay, let's go. Let's play it. I don't see it up.
Oh, well, I gotta.
Oh, okay.
Switch the screen.
Ne-Yo, the last person to need to be saying anything anyway. He had too much going on.
Okay, I'm gonna say something about Ne-Yo here in just a second too. Let's pull this up though first.
And what almost forgotten.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
The role of a parent is.
Amen.
It's like, okay,
Lost control.
if your little boy comes to you and says, "Daddy, I want to be a girl," and you just let him rock with that, you just let him.
Right.
He's fine.
Right. And where did he get that
If
from?
you let this 5-year-old boy decide to eat candy all day, he's gonna do that.
Exactly.
Like when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
Right.
When did that happen?
Right.
Like I don't understand that. I don't get that.
And to medicate these young kids that are 5, 6, growing up and knowing that it affects their brain, it affects their organs, it makes them sick, but they're not allowed to do drugs, they're not allowed to do alcohol.
Right.
But we can medicate
He
them
can't
up.
drive a car yet, but he can decide his sex.
Right, right. What sex orientation, and he can cut up his pee-pee, and that, to me, that makes no sense
And
whatsoever.
so I don't know if this is true, but I heard a rumor that they either passed or are trying to pass a law in LA that states if your child comes to you and asks to do some of these things and you say no, they can take your kid from you.
Yeah, that's true. Just passed in California.
That makes no sense.
They want us to have no control over our children
I don't get it.
in schools,
I don't
in
get it.
hospitals, libraries.
Yeah.
They just want to manipulate. You got to understand when they're so young and they're already, that's
Impressionable.
That's right.
Mhm.
And from them, they're going to believe what you say. I mean,
Yeah.
we say Santa Claus is real, you know, the
And they
Easter Bunny.
believe it, like,
Right,
come on.
exactly.
Like, you gotta-
They know what they're
Okay,
doing.
let's
Remember who
Okay,
you're
the
dealing
young
with.
lady,
I can't take credit. Like, when
Is that Gloria Velez?
I don't know. I don't know who that is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know the people.
I'm almost positive that's Gloria Velez.
Okay, who is that?
Well, because we might have to have a whole conversation about her and when she was 16, another show. Because it's very interesting that she's the one talking about people and their kids, because she has a very interesting history as a teenager in the industry. But that's neither here nor there. I won't bring
No,
it up.
it is. It sounds very interesting. I want to know. So
We'll bring it up on another show. We have another show. Just know that when Game put that name in his song, it was for a reason. Putting oil on her legs like she Gloria Velez. Like, yeah, she was in that. She was in that song for a reason.
Look at you! Look at you being messy.
No, I'm not. I'm just What up, Shay? Mo is fully in here tonight. What up, Mo? Mo, can you give us a quick 30-second thought on the Barbie movie? Quick 30 seconds. You don't gotta give a review. Quick 30 seconds.
Well, honestly, I liked it. I thought it was cute. It was a little corny and funny, but like, I feel like the whole like theme behind the movie was a touching topic, especially as a woman, you know. So if you're a woman, I feel like definitely watch that movie, because there's a couple moments I was like, damn, like if I was really emotional right now, I would definitely probably choke up a little bit. Like if the music was maybe a little more in tune. I was waiting for that one song to come on that I love by Billie Eilish now, because she wrote it for the movie. But yeah, no, definitely a great movie. I feel like it definitely shows Barbie in a different light than a lot of people may see, because America and the world has definitely made Barbie one thing when it's like, damn, this is actually what Barbie was supposed to be. Like, so I thought
Barbie was so great. I'm so glad that she finally seen it. I really liked it. Like, it gave more than I thought it would give. Like,
yeah, no, it definitely was, and it didn't seem as long as it was. It's like a 2-hour runtime. But
oh wow.
Yeah, it's kind of a lengthy movie, but it doesn't seem that way with just the storyline and like how it just goes through. Like, I don't know, it's a great movie. So if you haven't seen it, and even if you, I feel like some people who like are just like, oh, I didn't like Barbie growing up, I didn't like Barbie, but I feel those are the exact people that need to watch.
Oh my gosh,
like,
I swear it literally healed that part of my inner child, right? That didn't like want you to be like girly or into like things like Barbie because it's not cool or it's too feminine, and like it really just came.
Or Barbie's a bimbo. Like, no, like that's not even what Barbie was supposed to be. Like, just watch the movie.
I swear I felt that little girl like who was like on her ass at the beginning, and then she was able to like, oh wow.
Okay, don't go too far in
I'm saying is that
yes, please
like
go
Barbie.
see it, Amber. And I think Kim should see it too. Okay, because Kim was in that whole. I think Ryan Gosling needs the Oscar actually for Barbie, because that nigga was acting, he was singing, he was dancing. I was like, okay.
He did a great performance. So definitely, if you like Barbie, watch it. If you hate Barbie, you need to watch it. Like, stop being like that and go watch the damn movie, because it's
Amber, did you play with Barbies? You don't seem like somebody who played with Barbies growing up, Amber. I could tell.
I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I did to the Barbies my daddy.
No, so you did play with it, and there was actually.
I'm like, so
Barbie
you
in
created
that
a certain Barbie that was in the movie, like
yeah, like that Barbie was in the movie too. So you
That's a
literally.
dress.
I'm sure. Wait,
need
I'm
to
sure
see.
that Barbie was not in the movie.
No, girl, like you know
Amber,
what
what are you doing?
Right. I didn't say
No,
that.
I was fucking on my Barbies too, and I remember my mom told me, she was
I
like,
just
"Hey, do you
lined them
remember
up.
what you used to do to your Barbie?"
just
She was
lined
like,
them
"Other
up
girls did it too."
around the tree, and I just set them on fire.
No, that's definitely addressed in the movie. I was more of a brat
Whoa.
girl myself, so
Hold on.
No, but
wow.
I just feel like as a girl, you're just
Wait a
always,
minute,
like,
crew.
in Barbie dolls.
Let's not just let her just kind of throw that out there. We need to have a whole counseling session. That's some deep-seated shit, Amber. You
set them on
lined the Barbie
fire?
dolls up and set them on fire? The fuck?
I'm like, the fire is too far because you shouldn't be playing with fire.
yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm
I was in the
concerned. Amber.
country. I grew up in the country.
Okay, I'm about to say, I guess that could be a little different.
No, still you could have set a wildfire.
You need to go sit on somebody. You need to go on somebody's
trees.
couch.
I might look because my uncles, they love to go outside and start burning some shit. I'm from Arkansas. So it's regular to burn your trash and shit out there.
Right.
Let me go call
Okay.
Ayana
What
for
part
you.
of Arkansas?
Ayana.
My
You
dad
said
would do that.
You said what, Amber?
What part of Arkansas?
I'm from Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Okay, I know
So like
where-
45 from Little Rock.
I know where that's at.
Period.
Y'all do know.
How
Look,
you
I got
know?
on my old head shit. One of the greatest documentaries of all time is Banging in Little Rock. It's a hard ass documentary. If y'all ain't never seen
I
it,
never seen it.
oh, it's like niggas gang. It fucked people up in the 90s because people didn't realize that niggas was actually gang banging and killing each other in Little Rock. They was like, hold on, they gang banging in Little Rock?
No, like Pine Bluff actually has like one of the worst like crime fucking shit in the US. It's really crazy.
Oh,
it's
no,
really
it was-
crazy how it get out there.
No, it was going down. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get straight to the BS right now, man. If you're joining us, we appreciate y'all. I'm gonna hit the thumbs up button. We're getting right to the main topic for tonight, man. We talked about the Montgomery Brawl. We're gonna get it back into that in a little bit in a minute, and talk about these cheer ninjas. But for a minute, we want to talk about this whole phenomenon of marriage in 2023. Because what's this porn star's name? The adult film star. What's her name that came out?
Mia Khalifa.
What's her name?
Mia Khalifa.
There you go. Very famous. Does she still do porn or she retired now?
I don't know.
I think she retired. I want to say.
I think she's
I think
retired.
that was somebody rich or something like that.
Yeah, that's the goal. So shout out to her. So she made some comments early, like late last week, early this week, right? About marriage. You got that, Torian? Let's pull that up real quick. Let's pull this up and see what she had to say with her opinions on marriage. Let's go.
Oh, we're comparing stats. Baby girl doesn't know that I am Tom Brady at this game. Married at 18, divorced at 21. Second marriage, married at 25, divorced at 28. Third engagement, engaged at 29, ended it at 30, but I kept the ring. I'm still keeping Tom Brady on his toes. We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork. It's something, it's a commitment you make to someone. But if you feel like you're not getting anything from that commitment and you're trying, you gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go. I know it's difficult to fill out paperwork and to make appointments and to do all of these things, but this is your fucking life. Do you want to be stuck with someone? Period. Do you want to be stuck with someone? Oh, we're comparing stats. Baby girl doesn't know that I am.
All right, there she go, talking all her little foolishness. Okay.
No, because what's that shit? Is it called a hyperbole? Hyperbole? Like, how many hyperboles was in that shit? She was like, do you want to be stuck in marriage? And marriage is not sanctimonious. Like, I think that was like the whole point of like marriage, for it to be like a sacred union. But
I would hope so, right? Like you literally take vows.
Yeah,
no facts, but
maybe it was just, a gameplay for her. Maybe it was just playing the game a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but for her, to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that meme where it's like to you. Like, okay, so it's not like that for you. To you. Okay.
That's
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I thought, and like people was like, yeah, she right. And look, here's the reality, right? Are we like specifically me? Am I saying that you should stay in a relationship or a marriage where you're being, disrespected, mistreated, cussed out, abused, shit like that? Of course not, right? But at the same time, if it's just like, hey, it's things are not going, it's not a fairy tale, it's not Barbie's dream house, right? Is it time to run? Well, you did make a commitment, right? So let's figure out maybe what we need to do, right? I think one thing that's happened now is that people do heed some of the words that she's saying, and it's like something happened today. Mo pissed me off. I'm filing for divorce. F this. I don't need this, right? And it's like, damn, that's all it took, right? Was for her to piss you off 1-2 times this month and you done? Like, damn, okay. I mean, that's a perspective on it, right? But like that's not the way life works, right? And I never anticipated marriage being that way, that it was just gonna be just all positive, or everything was gonna be good. You know what I mean? I never thought it was gonna be that way. I've been married now 8 years, and I never thought that. And trust me, it is not that. Now it's more good days than bad days, but shit, it's a lot of hey man, shit, put that shit up.
I ain't like the way you did that shit. Like,
right.
I don't like how you handled that. Like, look, that's not what we doing.
There you go. Yasmin said she sounds like
ass nerve.
This is a great point. I feel like marriage is for her as well.
And I think that's like what she needed. Like, you actually didn't need to marry any of these people, and even if you are seeing marriage from like the contract side, like the legal side of things, like, damn, you just signing up and like,
okay,
just willy-nilly.
Yeah, like, okay.
You good? Okay, yeah, you back. There you go.
But she also got started young, because she said she was married first at 18. So, like, of course, that one's gonna go down the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she got married not too long again after that, like still in the early 20s. Like, of course. Yeah. And you're a porn star. Like, so, like, I'm sure this shit's very tumultuous. Okay.
Right.
That shit can't be an easy go, okay, because you're gonna get mad at some point. Your partner gonna be mad that you just gotta fuck.
Well, she out there turning niggas out. She out there, niggas getting that porn star loving in the bed.
No, and he was like, now you gonna fuck another nigga.
Yeah, niggas is waking up in the morning and saying, shit, marry me. And then they see her on tape doing the same thing to another nigga on the video. They like, well, hold on, bitch.
I thought that was just for me.
Right. I thought I was at home. Shit.
Like, no, quite the opposite. It's literally for my job. Like,
right.
They can get it.
That's just the move I do, nigga.
That's just what I be doing. Like, you seen the video? Stop playing. Like,
right.
See me do it? Like, I don't know why you like this surprise.
Yeah, that's got to be some tough shit though, to see some shit that you thought was for you, and like, damn. Yeah, that's tough. But yeah, I don't think that, I saw a lot of people big it. Look, man, some people have different perspectives on marriage. What say you, Amber? You're the most recently married person here on the podcast. What say you about marriage?
Yeah, marriage in 2023, or you got married in 2022. So what was the state of marriage and like just all that? What's like now?
I really, I just did, what was best for me. I know he was the person for me. So, I mean, I did what was best for me, but it's work. It's work. Because I know that I get on his last nerve. I know I do. There is no doubt about that. I get on this man's everlasting nerves. Probably like a few times a week. But he loves me and still
that wasn't damn.
I'm like, damn, a few times a week. Damn, Amber.
You need to work on that.
I know, I really do. I really
Okay.
do. I don't know how
He's a good man, Savannah.
Savannah. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
I was just telling my friend because she was so upset, but she's also pregnant right now. And she was just so upset with her man. And I was like, girl, like, relax. You're literally overreacting. It's not. And I know, like, she knows she got a good nigga. So it's like, girl, relax.
Like, shut up.
No.
Yeah.
And she was so mad. And then boom, he walked in the house. He had food for her. He had her favorite drink. Like, and she tripping over, like, why isn't he here yet?
I'm doing all of this for you.
No facts. I'm like, see, relax, please. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Like me, I'm like, you know, I've been away for, you know, a month and a half. So like when I call and he ain't looking and giving me his full attention, I'll be like, what is you doing? Like, what are you doing? What's more important than talking to me right now? So
Who calling? Who calling?
Calling.
this is my son. I'm gonna have to put y'all on. I don't even know how to answer this. So
Just put us on mute, girl. There you go.
With your old ass. You don't know how to answer it.
Hold on, shoot this. Hold on.
Oh my God.
That dead stare at the device.
Okay. I don't know. I just felt like she was very shallow-minded in her thought process. I agree with Yasmin. She was approaching it like dating, right? Like my thing is, if somebody asks you to marry them, it's a question, right? It's not something that you have to say yes to. I know it's a lot of pressure. It could feel like some pressure, but if that's not what you want to do, right? If you don't think that person is right for you, just say no. Like drugs, like Nancy Reagan said, just say no, goddamn it.
Big facts.
I feel like if somebody else and married them, I'll be like, yes, but can we talk about this in privately?
You see, Naomi's toxic. Now you toxic, Naomi.
No, like, yes, but
Naomi's like, I think so. Maybe. Is there a maybe box?
like, yes, but I'm scared. That would be me. Like,
yes, but
I
I'm
do
scared.
want to. I do want to, but that's just freaks me
Okay,
out.
so let me ask you this though, Naomi. So what makes you feel like that? Because I think for a lot of women, it's flattering just to be asked.
I mean, like, I feel, why is it like that? I guess just because of my own commitment issues. Like, just because, like, damn, if I get in a marriage, like, I really actually see marriages as lasting. So I'm not seeing it like being Khalifa as it's just like some paperwork. Like, it's just something that doesn't mean anything. I think marriage, like, means like being with this person like for the rest of your life. Like, this is the only dick you're gonna suck for the rest of your life. This is the only.
Oh, whoa.
I mean, that's what it is. Like, you're not even gonna be kissing another man, right? Like, so I feel like that just takes, and then also having to just endure life with another being. It's a whole energy that you have to come with, and I think it's like a big commitment energy. So like yeah. And even if I do feel like, oh, I really am in love with you, I completely love you, and that's why it could be a yes, like yes, because I am in love with you. I want to marry you. But damn, am I gonna feel like this in 20 years? I don't
yes,
know.
you will. Yes,
I don't
you will.
know.
Yes.
I'm like, I don't know.
I actually got to witness one of my friends. Well, she's more like my daughter that's in my training class. But they got married yesterday. So if you're watching this, congratulations again, baby girl. And I got to see it and witness it, and I wish them all the happiness. It
How
was
old
so
is she?
sweet. She is 22.
Okay, y'all want to start a pot right now? I'll give it 5 years. Who want to do an over?
And he's 22.
No, because I'm like, whoa.
No, that is not true. I know people who got married straight out of high school and they're still together, and we're
Okay,
I'm not
it
gonna
sounds
tell
good.
Okay, and I
It
just
sounds
feel
good.
like shit.
That's like 4 years after high school.
Who wants some action? Who wants some action on this?
No,
I
like
got-
they didn't even hit the 7 years. Yeah. Okay.
Well, listen, they are.
Oh, Lord.
some lovely people, and I wish
Is
them
she
all
in
the
the
best.
service?
What's their
No, I
race?
definitely wish them the
Ethnicity?
best.
Huh?
What's their
Is she
race?
What's
She's
that race? Hilarious.
native, and I can't think of what else she is.
You don't know what they are. What's going on?
She
Amber?
looks black though. She's very
Yeah,
pretty.
let's just call her white then. That's what she looked like. Yeah.
No. She's definitely does not have any white in her.
But
So-
she looks white. So what's
No,
happening?
No,
I
she
said
said
she
she
looks
looks
black.
black.
You're not
So
listening.
she's just native. She's just a real native. But okay, and what's the husband?
And then he is black. He might be mixed with something, but he's black. So.
And they're both like 22.
Yeah, he'll be 23, I think, in September. They're both in the Air Force.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's what.
You know,
yeah,
that's
you let off with
different.
that. Yeah, you should let off with that.
But
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
but it
wait
was
till-
so sweet. I swear it
That
was.
makes sense. Because I'm
Yeah.
just like, no, not
Everybody get married
congratulations.
young when they join the service.
That's not true. I didn't.
Well, you're the only person, Amber.
No.
No, you literally would be the only person.
I know so many efforts who went to the service and as soon as they came out of boot camp, got married.
Yeah,
Trying to get that money, boy.
Facts.
be happening.
Okay, that is not why I told this story. So
Yeah, we're getting sidetracked. Hold on, keep going.
You know,
it was so sweet, though. It was so sweet, and I wish them all the best. Seriously.
and you know what? I'm sorry. I kind of was, you know what? Y'all might be really in love. I wish y'all the best. I do.
No, and I don't doubt that you could be really in love with somebody, but I've just seen it. I've just already lived like going through a cycle where I was like in love with the person and then I wasn't in love with them anymore. And like that relationship, it was time for it to end. And so like, I don't know. I still don't know all the way with marriage. Like,
Yeah,
if I could
wish-
just do that thing for a life, honestly, I want to get this like normalized. I want to create like term marriages. Like, I want to start being married for time period.
You want to sign a 2-year? You
Like
want to sign a 2-year
a
deal, like a
5-year
basketball?
marriage, a 10-year marriage, and then we can renew this bitch. We We want to keep this all going.
So
But
this shit is like a sports
if
contract.
if we didn't hit 5 years and we like, yeah, this ain't it. Okay.
So in
on
basketball,
your show, it was on some show. What was it? Some marriage show or housewives show. Anyway, they prenup said that if she stayed married so many years, because he was like an older white man and she was like a mixed younger woman, and they had 2 kids, and she held it out there, and then so she got like half his money or whatever.
Yeah, that's how it be. Janet Jackson did that shit too with her
with that
baby daddy ex.
yeah, Janet got that.
Like,
paper from
okay,
that nigga.
they followed right up to the motherfucking prenup. Okay.
Yeah, that was hard. Pause. The most gangster shit of all time is Miss Mariah Carey though. She got a nigga for like $5 million that she didn't even marry. Cause she had that nigga like it was what was it like a time?
Wasn't he a white man?
He was like Russian or some shit, I think.
So why do you keep calling him a nigga? I'm confused, but whatever.
Huh?
You just kept saying she hit that nigga Ford. I'm thinking Nick Cannon.
Oh no, she ain't my man Nick like that. Shout out to Nick. Nah, this is like a white
Shout
Russian.
out to Nick.
Yeah, shout out to Nick. That's the homie. Me and Nick were born in the same hospital. That's my guy. We grew up in the same neighborhood in Cali. That's my guy. But Mariah made that dude. I guess she had some kind of clause that like if they didn't like once they started dating, if they didn't get married and within like a certain time frame, he had to pay her like $5 million. That's gangster shit. That's what Naomi. I think that's what you're looking for, Naomi.
Did she like apparently like sued or something for like wasting her time or something?
That's what it was. The clause is called like a time wasting clause. Like, yo, I wasted like 3 years fucking with you. It didn't lead to nothing. I need $5 million as I leave. She's like, I need $5 million.
Most of the people that
like this is the time I could be using to write a hit, and I'm with you. So you gonna owe me this.
Like, bitch, not my prime years.
Right.
But you would have to date in that bracket to be doing that. Because then you're gonna be wasting your time and money trying to go get some money out of somebody that ain't got it.
No facts.
Yeah, let's play this, Torian. Let's play this young African American young lady talking crazy about her marriage. Let's play this for y'all. I want everybody.
That was some shit. That was some real shit.
Yeah,
right?
let's everybody stay tuned for this real quick. Let's play this. So let me set this up. Her husband previously cheated on her and she found out about it. And now they're having like a whole intervention, like a bunch of people around, and she's quote unquote laying the law down about what's gonna happen now moving forward in their marriage post the cheating. Let's go, Torin.
Fight for me, great, because I love you. I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. No, we not no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, we no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
Ooh. Jesus Christ!
And we will never ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases. But we gonna do what we want to do outside this house because to this point it has worked.
All right, y'all. There we go. Let's go.
What's wrong with that? What was the issue? I didn't see the problem.
Nothing.
What's wrong with that?
None at all.
I didn't see the problem.
Because men can't take what they dish out. That's
No.
You know, I love me a get back queen.
No.
Okay, if you still want your man, sis, but he acting up. If you still want your man, sis, but he acting up, just act up with him and then keep him. Like,
let's make sure we're on the same page here, crew. What she's asking for is a polygamous relationship. That's what she's asking for.
Niggas wanted full monogamous relationship.
Is she gonna
her
do
husband wanted a fake monogamous relationship.
Right.
So like he was the one who was pretending at first. He was the one who was really on that shit.
He just
he was really on that shit. He was fucking other bitches first, right?
No, not bitches. One female, one woman.
Okay, that's not saving that nigga. It's not saving him.
It didn't even say one woman. So where you speculating?
No, because she said she called me and told me what y'all relationship was. So that was
that's not. She was just saying
that's already
one
too
person
much.
it got back to her.
That's definitely polygamy. If it's only been one bitch and he's been fucking with that other bitch the whole time, that's definitely polygamy. Like you're carrying on with two women.
Here's the reality though.
Polyamory is actually the correct term.
Here's the reality though. We got to be very clear about what's happening here, right? He was doing that. He was in the wrong, right? We don't know his reason for doing it, right? I don't know.
There's no reason for cheating.
I'm agreeing with you, Amber. I'm not justifying like what his reason was.
No, there could be a reason for cheating. There's a reason for cheating, but you don't have to tell your reason.
But what y'all just said though, he was cheating. What she's now is saying is she wants them to go through the rest of their marriage having a bunch of casual sex with other people now. Whoa.
I didn't even say all that.
Words in her mouth. That's not what she said.
I'm not putting nothing. Somebody
maybe
put something
she just want her a boyfriend number 2. Maybe she just want her a side nigga that's like loyal. Okay?
That's not what she said.
But she might not even do shit. She just telling you that if she do shit, that's none of your business.
Okay, let's play it again.
That's what she's saying.
That's not what she said. Let's play it again. Goddamn it.
Fight for me, great, because I love you. I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. No, we
pause it, Torian.
I want to see it.
Okay, you got you a bitch, and I had to hear from that bitch what y'all relationship was about.
She also called him a liar, so that's already
a cheater.
A red flag.
A liar and a cheater.
Okay, if you're cheating, clearly you're lying. So he got caught. This is what. So we're on the same page. He got caught cheating. We all agree.
And the bitch felt comfortable to come to the wife. That's
boom.
Another issue.
I'm agreeing. Listen, he was disrespect. Y'all know me. I'm an advocate for what's called if you're gonna cheat respectfully. I'm an advocate for that.
You need to know who you're cheating with too.
I agree.
Obviously, the bitch don't know her spot, so you made her feel more comfortable
before you
than
go,
what the
Torin.
fuck she was.
Amber, I agree with you. That's why I tell people, if you're in a marriage, if you're gonna cheat, you probably should cheat with another married person who also got something to lose. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go.
The other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to.
Whoa,
no, we
no. Torian. Okay, that's her problem right there.
No, that's true. That's true.
No, because
why you think I can't pull the same way that you can? Why you don't think that?
See, this is what y'all missing.
I get where you're coming from, Roy, because it's like that's not the right place to be from.
Exactly.
From if you expect for this to work the way you say it's gonna work, it's easier said to do that shit than to actually do it the way she's talking about doing it. In perspective, you know, in theory, what she's saying is like, oh, we can make this work, but you just admitted that man is a liar. First of all, talking about don't bring me no babies and don't bring me no diseases. You think he's not gonna lie about that shit? It's gonna cause more problems at the end of the day. Second of all, you coming from a place of being upset and trying to get your lick back. Like, this isn't about making it civil. This isn't about being, oh, we just gonna be cool. No, you're literally upset talking about you ain't the only person that can get fucked. Like, you're being spiteful. So it's not coming from a place where this is what you really want. You just want to get back right now. And that's okay. I'm not saying that that's not a valid feeling to have, but don't try to make it seem like it's just, this is what we gonna do because this is what's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. Then third of all, you don't even know what the hell type of shit you finna be in. Because if you find you a man that you fucking on, y'all getting, you know, you want to be one person because you don't want to bring no disease, no babies, etc. You end up fucking with this nigga for real. Like, oh, I really like him. He don't lie to me. He don't be doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now I want to be with him. I don't want to be with you no more. I don't want to be in this house with you no more. I want to be with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds good, but this isn't realistic. Because she's mad. Like, you're upset. So you have more likely for you to be like, oh yeah, you know what? I can really go and do some shit. I'm gonna go and leave your ass eventually. Like, I don't believe what she's saying is exactly how it's gonna work out. It's not.
I really don't think she's gonna do none of that shit. She's upset. So my thing of it is what she's saying. To me, I just feel like her delivery is to put something in his mind because men can't handle that shit. So he ain't gonna know what the fuck she doing. She probably ain't gonna do shit because she hurt. You can hear it in her voice that she hurt. She probably ain't doing shit. She just mad and speaking from a place of anger, which she probably not gonna do shit. But that man is gonna sit over there because they can't take the same shit that they ditched out. So he over there thinking like, damn, I'm about to lose. She gonna do this shit, blah blah blah. He didn't care about her enough to keep his dick in his pants, but he gonna be over there.
Like, why are you assuming that he's gonna care that you're trying to put him in his place? Like, why is he gonna care about that if he didn't care enough to make this shit work? Like,
because they care when they think they want
more energy, trying to make him feel a type of way when, like, realistically, I really don't think that shit's gonna work at the end of the day. Like, yes, he'll be a little bit upset, be a little spiteful, but he's still gonna be doing what he's doing regardless. So you're extending all this extra energy, being upset about this, trying to, you know, be spiteful and do create scenarios and shit. Like, that's a lot of energy to be put in towards somebody who already showed you they don't give a fuck. He's already shown you that, especially with the bitch coming to you as a woman and shit. Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He doesn't care. So like, why would I even go to those lengths?
But if he died tomorrow,
to feel a certain way, he already showed
you.
you.
If he died tomorrow, that other woman ain't gonna get shit.
Right, and I think that's the whole point. I think it can work, and I see what you said, Mo, about her sent out of anger, but I feel like it's more so out of frustration. Like, and she probably done thought about it, sat on it, you know, because like you ain't gonna be that vulnerable in front of everybody, you know, and you ain't she laying out the rule, like, so she thought about this. Then she just like, okay, and she thought about this. So I feel like with every piece of her, because at the beginning she did say like, I never want to see myself without you. So
no, like facts.
It's a guard, like. And she's doing this for her daughter too. So maybe after 18, she might be with the divorce. But she's saying like, for right now, raising our child, I want my child a 2-parent home. So I'm gonna do what I need to do. So yeah, you can go out there, have your fun nights. I'm gonna go have my fun nights too. But we gonna come back home and we go be happy. We gonna look happy for this girl.
Hold on, I'm gonna piggyback off of what you're saying, because you're saying that, you know, in the beginning she did say, I don't want to see you with nobody else. I don't see myself being with anybody else. I do love you. That is still enough. I feel like, especially for a lot of women, to still have some problems at some point because you still got that feeling. So what happens if you go and you start doing this shit and he like, okay, cool, bet, like whatever. And now you feeling some type of way because you like, oh, so you cool with that shit. Like you doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Let's not lie. Like women don't act like that. When they sit and try to act like they want something, and when it comes to you, you like, oh, really? That's how you gonna be? That's how you gonna do it? Like, no, like it can very well still backfire on her, and that's where I'm coming from. Like, I'm just like, girl, like, why are you even putting yourself in that predicament? Because you ain't gonna know how it is until you sit there and you do it. Like, and you can sit and say like, this is how it's gonna work. This is gonna be okay. This is how it's gonna do. But until you're really there and doing that shit, like, okay you just nice at this point.
But do you think that she's more able to commit to that shit? Because I feel like it could be easier for her because you aren't going that hard in a relationship in a way. Like it's really just gonna become an open relationship. And I think when things become an open relationship,
I'm gonna tell you, I want to play the rest first, and then I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong, Naomi. Let's go.
Look, and I also wanted to say before you played that,
go ahead.
This be the shit that people have to go through when they get married at 18.
Hilarious.
Like these be the stories. These be the stories right here, like bitch. They be having to go through that shit.
Let's go, Torin.
No, let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We're going to have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We're going to continue getting money together. We're going to continue raising this little girl together. We're going to have a fabulous home. We're going to love and take care of each other. But I'm going to fuck other people. And I hope you do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And we will never.
I agree with that nigga. Jesus Christ.
Well, when you first wrote this clip, I thought that was you saying that shit.
I thought it was.
I thought that was Roy.
Hey. That's I agree with him. Jesus Christ. What are you saying? Look, here's the reality, right?
No, and that's
here's the reality.
Done that nigga. Good for you.
The way she's talking right now is crazy. She's trying to punk this nigga into an open relationship. That don't work. How are you gonna punk me into an open relationship? No, we're gonna stay together. We're gonna have a beautiful home. We're gonna continue to get money. We're gonna raise this daughter, but we're gonna F other people. Whoa.
No, like she did what he could not. Like she was really speaking exactly how he felt. That's what he wanted.
No.
He
He didn't feel that
raise
way.
This daughter with you, but I'm just gonna fuck another bitch from time to time. Okay, but I still want to be committed to this. I still want to show up for this. Like, yeah.
But hold on. Naomi,
and she said, bet.
Naomi, whoa. You can't punk me into agreeing to that though. I don't agree to that.
I'm gonna just leave.
Yeah, I don't agree to that. I'm just gonna leave. Now what?
No. I'm gonna just leave.
Okay, but no.
The delivery was bad.
You as stuck as her.
I already got the other bitch over here in the corner. Like I'm
I already got somebody. I'm good.
And depending on where they live, he might be paying alimony and shit. You don't ever know.
Okay, it is what it is.
And there's one state where you can sue the mistress. So
well, look, that's the mistress problem. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Look, here's the reality, right? Like, if you want to give me that type of ultimatum, I'm good. I'm just gonna leave. No. How about no?
But at least she gave her one.
So you're leaving the
He
marriage.
didn't even give her one. So
You're divorcing. You're doing a whole divorce.
Hold
because
on.
You cheated.
Naomi,
you're divorcing. Hold on. You're divorcing
Go
your
ahead.
wife because you cheated.
Right.
Interesting.
No.
Now how stupid.
That's interesting. That's gonna go real great for you in court.
Can I answer the question? Can I answer the question? Let me answer Naomi's question. Let me answer the question. The question is, no, I'm not divorcing her because I cheated. I'm divorcing her because she wants to have an open marriage. I don't want an open marriage. I'm good.
Like, after you cheated first,
no.
I want to
the open marriage.
Hold on.
Like,
I don't want to cheat. I don't want it to be okay.
I want to cheat. There you go, Mo. I want to cheat. I don't want an open marriage. I want to cheat. I want to sneak around.
Okay, like you don't
want
want
this
that
to be open. I'm good. I don't want this open shit. I want to cheat. I'm good. This ain't for me.
And that's where she fucked up, but also where she fucked up.
Sorry, this ain't for me.
Where she fucked up, and that's how you know she really loved this nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if she was smart enough,
she really loves
you.
Dude.
Don't even say that shit. You're just gonna cheat anyway,
and
it's
that's
just
why. And that's
but the mental
you just
anguish,
even it out in your mind.
No,
like,
the mental anguish on his part. That's why she did it, because that's gonna forever be in his mind. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, a cheater do not like to get cheated on.
Look, how do you answer your phone? Watch this.
I gotta go pick up my man from the airport. So.
Oh, all this shit.
Okay,
what's all that? Yeah, what's all that?
Bye. All right.
Okay, let's bet how much y'all want to bet Amber Man might be cheating. No, I'm fucking with y'all. But no, let me put Naomi back in. Hold on.
Why would you say that? That's crazy.
I'm just an asshole. But no, okay, here's what I'm saying though. She can't punk this man into a damn polygamous relationship. Let's go back to the video one more again. Let's keep going, Tori. Let's go.
Ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases. But we gonna do what we want to do outside this house because to this point it has worked.
Time out. This is the game.
And see, that's what she was tight at. See,
no time out.
Nah, she's upset because she's like, damn, she thought she had a happy home this whole time. She like, this shit been working, and she didn't know this nigga had a whole nother lady with a whole other relationship. So she was like, damn, everything been cool. Look, you know what happens though, Naomi? You know what's funny though? I know a lot of women who did the get back thing on a man who they truly loved. And I promise you, at least the women that I know, it never worked out. And the reason was because they actually went out and slept with somebody and the shit just made them feel terrible. It made them feel, because like they did it out of spite in the moment, but it made them feel horrible as a partner because that's not really you.
They just leave.
It's not really
I'm
you.
like, I'm not a person that's
not me.
Guilty.
I was just
Naomi like, fuck it.
And nah, I could definitely, and I smoke too much weed. I'll just put that shit out my head. But
and that's probably like the thing that's working right now. Like that's what Jada and Will be doing. I feel like allegedly, like I'm like,
no, but sometimes that's like when marriage gets really real, when you gotta start like seeing that, right? And that's also what I would have to pause if somebody really like asked me to marry them. Like, so maybe that shit would need to just be us. Like that shit can't be in public. Cause I definitely need conversations to be had. Cause couples be doing it, and then that really don't be the only person they have sex with for the end. Like they don't really stay committed or down.
But you can't tell. Okay, bring the video back up, Torian. Is this her sister or his sister that's sitting in the corner? I feel like
either way, they know that nigga's not shit.
No, but
that's great.
In the corner right there in the red.
I never wanted to not be with you.
That's probably her best friend.
Whose best friend? Her best friend?
Yeah.
The nigga better not have a best friend, because that's the bitch he been fucking.
Hilarious.
Shit.
Hilarious. But okay, let's break down her demands, because she said, don't bring me no babies, don't bring me no STDs. Here's what's crazy about that. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this, right? This is the difference, Naomi, between men and women, right? She said, don't bring me no babies, don't bring me no STDs. Well, here's what's crazy, ma'am. You're my wife. We're having sex. Now you're out here also having sex with other men. You get pregnant. Now what happens, ma'am?
Women take very good care.
No, I don't want to hear that. Nah, stop.
Women take care. Like women go to the doctor. Men do not. Okay.
Stop. I don't want to hear that.
Well, hear it. Because women get tested way more than men do.
Hold on, Naomi. If it's a month and you had sex with 2 other dudes plus me in this month, how do you know whose baby that is? Even if you use the condom, still, how do you know whose baby that is?
Or
that's crazy.
You could just DNA
or you
test.
just abort it. So
So I'm just gonna support the baby. That's crazy. Tori, you know that's crazy.
Yes, you're her husband.
Right.
You're her husband.
What the fuck is wrong
You
with
have to do it for you to bring the baby home.
What?
You gonna have a baby that you for sure know that's not mine. Then
y'all are crazy as hell.
Look, this shit just got 10 times messier than already. Just fucking break up. God damn. Like, no, just let it go.
No, but that's why open marriages are not it. Because I feel like a baby is gonna pop up eventually at some point.
Eventually,
like
yes.
A baby is gonna come up and it's gonna fuck up all this shit. Okay, because people definitely don't even be evolved enough.
All I'm gonna say is that I mean, it's a lot of people out there probably in situations like this that aren't even married, who feel like they need to stay with the person, want to stay with the person, like, because exactly how she felt. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be
especially for them babies.
in the way, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think that's definitely across the board. Whether you married or not, it's somebody out there with this type of situation going on, and they stuck because they like, well, no, because I want to be with him, but I want him to pay. Like,
does her shirt say period on it?
I think it says weirdo.
Okay, let's keep playing it. What does her shirt say? I want to see what her shirt. If it says weirdo, that's crazy.
I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. No, we not no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only
right there. She said we not fucking no more. Whoa. What you mean?
That is wild.
I mean,
how does that work now, Naomi?
I could feel taking a break. Like, you've been fucking this other bitch. I don't even trust your dick right now. Like, I'm just not.
No. Whoa.
No, I'm not trusting your dick right now.
No baby. So I'm like, so y'all still fucking basically.
Right. This is crazy talk.
I'm confused.
Oh yeah, she did say no STDs.
Look, go
so,
get
okay,
that.
so maybe she wasn't saying it out of like anger at first. That's like,
yeah, she's talking
facts though. Like, it's still like an option. Like, I just disagree. This should have been a conversation she just had with him personally. Like, I do think having a conversation outside of everybody and like in that
this is like
was kind of demeaning. That was like a little disrespectful. But the message is still the same. Like, it's still.
I feel like that was the point of her doing this, though. I think she wanted to be around her family and his family to kind of have that disrespectful get back at him in front of everybody. I'm finna disrespect you because she got the little head wrap fucking bun shit that she threw on top of her head. She got her makeup done. Like, her makeup is popping out here.
No, that's like a good look to have just in case you got to fight.
Whoa.
I'm like, because she better than me. I wouldn't be fighting that shit. See, and look, that's why I can't be married. I'm like, because a nigga try me.
In the immortal words.
Try me.
In the immortal words of the great poet, Sean Carter, I know the way a nigga living was whack. But
Boom.
You don't get a nigga back like
Boom.
that.
Yes, you do, sis. I'm against that. I'm like, get him back. Just get him back.
Nah.
And that's on my Scorpio placements. That's on my 5 Scorpio placements. Okay. You can get that nigga back like that if you want to.
Are y'all, listen, y'all younger than me. Y'all a decade younger than me. Are y'all familiar with the R&B group Moken Steph?
No, but we were speaking on Ne-Yo earlier, and he has that song too. No, what I did was right, but you don't get a nigga back like that.
Well, Moken Steph has a song called He's Mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. What happened to those women? Where are those women at? Who say, hey, this is my man. You might have had that nigga once. We got.
I'm like, are you talking about our mother's generation? Like, do you know the shit they went through?
Don't you know we're trying to break these generational curses?
No, like, please, we're not. No, we're seeing how that paid off for them. Okay, we're seeing how that generation came of age, where they're at in their 50s now. Like, okay,
he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Look,
that's what she's saying. That's what this girl is saying. That's what the girl is saying.
She's not saying that because she's saying I'm gonna have sex with other people. That's not the same thing, Torian.
It is.
It was just silent in the song. She said that
hilarious.
It was
hilarious,
right?
So like I'll be eating too.
Right.
What I'm saying is, how are these two wrongs gonna make a right? Because what you're saying is you thought you had a monogamous relationship, you found out he was cheating, and now you want this to be a poly relationship. That's crazy.
Because no more hurt feelings.
She just made it clear. She just made it clear.
No more pain.
I feel like she just brought words.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this question. So y'all think if someone cheats once, that's just it, that they're gonna forever cheat? There is no forgiving that person.
I could forgive a person for cheating once, but
that's
different. No, he did not cheat once. This is a continuous cheater. He's in a relationship. Like, you actually know and care about this bitch. Because that's the part for me. Like, oh, you really care about this bitch.
We don't know that.
Oh, you really
The girl
care
said
about
she came
this
from
bitch. No, because if you didn't care about this bitch, you were just a cheater. You just be cheating. You'll just be fucking different hoes. It's this specific bitch you fucking with. So
He
just
had
go be
one-
with her.
We don't know we don't know the background of him and this woman. It may have been something before his wife. It may have been something else going on. You dig? Like we don't know this just like an around the way chick. We don't know what's going on. We can't jump to conclusions. Let's keep playing it, Torian. Go ahead.
The girl was comfortable enough to come to her.
Well, no, you know what happened? Okay, here's what happened. The girl was being lied to as well. Let's just call it what it is. He was lying to both of them. And so he probably told that girl he was going to leave his wife. And so she felt confident.
There you go. They had a relationship. That was more than one sex.
I agree. I'm agreeing with
that's
you.
why she leave it. That's why she said we could fuck.
But she don't want. That's the thing. His wife should want to leave. His wife shouldn't want to say, "I don't want to leave. We gonna get money, but we gonna fuck other people." That's crazy.
No, she's not strong enough to leave. She's only strong enough to like stay with this nigga and cheat.
You know what's crazy though, Naomi? I don't think that's reality. I don't think
you don't think that's reality.
Let me talk to you.
These women be forgiving these niggas, or
let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. I think that if you're strong enough to cheat, you're strong enough to leave. To your point, I think you and Tori are making the same. I'm sorry, Amber was making the point. I think this is a scare tactic. I don't think she's actually gonna fuck nobody. I don't think so. Based on the way she was talking, I think she is so goddamn hurt that she just wants this nigga. Because when she said, you ain't the only person in this relationship people want to fuck. But you know, y'all, we talk about it all the time on this show. Man, look, and this not disrespect to no women, but to borrow a phrase from Mo, it might be the greatest phrase it is the greatest phrase in the history of this show. Niggas be horny. So any woman out there, trust me, it's a motherfucker out. It's a dude that wants to have sex with you. Trust me. I don't give a fuck how you look, what your social status is, what your economic status is. Trust me, it's multiple dudes out there who would have sex with you. Trust me. And I'm not saying it to be disrespectful to her, saying like, oh, anybody want to have sex with you. No. I think she's an attractive woman. I definitely think she has options, but it's a reason that she hasn't dipped into those options yet. And if she's saying that, but hold on, let me finish this. I'm 20 seconds. If she's saying that I'm going to now dip into those options because I know you cheated, that's fake. That's fake, because if she really felt like that, she would have did it already. That's
no,
fake.
It's not fake. She was loyal.
That's fake.
She was loyal. And if you think that being loyal to your partner, no. If you think being loyal to your partner is fake, then sure. She was loyal to her partner because she's in a relationship. So, okay, like you said, men are going to shoot their shots. Like, I have had men shoot their shots. Right. But when you're in a relationship and you're committed to another person, that's just not going to mean nothing. But when you're getting to this point and you're like, okay, well, you're still doing your thing. I haven't talked to no other niggas. Like, but I could have been. And like, shit, maybe a couple of them was attractive too. And I still didn't. But now, like, it's now open for me to even have my eyes open to that. Yeah. And like, so you can't catch.
There you go.
No, you can catch a couple of fish. Like,
but you know though, Naomi, that like the majority of women, it has to be based off of some type of, if they really are having sex with. So now listen, it could be just a phase, but for the most part, women, sex is emotional. And if they don't have any type of, I'm not saying all the time, right? I'm just talking about like she seems like a grown ass woman. She seems like a woman that's in her probably late. How old do we think she is? Late 30s, mid 30s? What are we saying?
Probably mid to late 30s.
Mid to late 30s, right? She's a grown ass woman, though. She's a grown woman. So like she's, I don't know how long she's been married, but she's a grown woman. And what I'm saying is she's speaking from a place of anger and hurt. And so she just wants this nigga to know that, like, I was loyal to you, right? Like what she should do is just end this marriage. But because she loves this nigga so much, she doesn't want to end the marriage, and she wants to bring into account some whole other shit that's crazy.
But do you think her husband should have ended the marriage? Do you think he should have been the one to end the marriage in the first place because he left?
Great question. No, that's a great question, right? Here's what I think. I always tell people you shouldn't cheat, right? But with that being said, he did cheat, right? But he didn't leave his wife. So that means he didn't want to end the marriage. I don't know his reason for cheating, right? I'm not justifying it, but he didn't leave his wife. Here's the reality. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to let you run, Mo. If you're either going to do one or two things. If I cheat on you, you got one or two options, Naomi. You can either say this relationship is over, or you're going to forgive me, and we have to now put that behind us and say we're going to move forward. I'm not saying you got to forget it. I'm not saying you got to forget it.
It's crazy you think it's just two options.
Two options. That's all you got. I'm sorry.
No.
Now you're giving her ultimatum.
No, I'm like, because there's so many other toxic options.
I'm not sticking around for those, though.
Because the only sane option when someone cheats on you is truly to leave, or you'll just pay for it later.
You should.
It'll just compound, and you'll literally just have to pay for it later.
See,
but some people have to.
See, I think that, and you know, this is gonna sound crazy. And I'm gonna get another beer on this note. This is gonna sound crazy. I think that unlike men, and maybe it works different in the LGBTQ community, I don't know, but I'm talking this heterosexual. I think unlike men, women can forgive a man for cheating. I don't know how. I think some men can do it, but I think it's rarer. I think it's a rarity that a man can forgive a woman for cheating and continue with the relationship. Not saying it can't happen. I just think it's rare.
The plot twist is they never forgive them while they're in the relationship, period. That's not even something that can happen. Neither gender that will go like back for it. Because I honestly hate that fake statistic that men don't take back cheaters. Because I think men take back cheaters as often as women would take back cheaters. Not all women will take back a cheater. Like some women are definitely strong enough.
You saying men take back cheaters at the same rate?
Yeah, they do. And they don't tell their niggas. They not telling their niggas about it. Bet money. They not saying how they was on the floor motherfucking crying and begging still to like try to make this shit work. Because when you love somebody, you can make dumbass decisions. Is that what it is at the end of the day? Like love will hit everybody the same way. And I feel like you have to be strong enough to leave a relationship. And like literally speaking from experience of like being in a situation where it's like, damn, we've been locked in for years. Like we've been locked in for years. Like it's really like love here. There's a child here. Like this shit, it's not easy to leave. Like this shit is not so simple as like, I'm just going to pack up all my shit and walk out the door. Like, no, like your child is going to be asking where daddy at? Like, bitch, you can't just, it's not that easy. Especially she was talking about money and shit. They probably got businesses together. Like shit is tied and they're actually married. So it's just so much shit tied in. It's so much shit tied in. I just feel like that was the energy that he manifested into the relationship. And if he doesn't want that energy in his relationship, he's going to have to clear it up. Or he may come to the like view of like, you know what, this might not be too bad. Or he might be thinking that shit from the beginning. Like, oh, so I do get to get, I can still fuck this bitch. This is amazing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think that's what Mo was saying earlier. This might backfire on her. This might be his dream scenario. Like, hold on, what?
No, because I feel like she can't easily have, like, I feel like, especially when you're committed, I think, because you were saying, like, women usually have sex emotionally, and I agree. But I think when women's emotions are already, like, when women's emotions are already kind of, like, put onto something, like, where she's already romantically, emotionally attached to her husband, it is easier to just go get a nut real quick, or like fuck with a nigga that she's more just attracted to on a sexual level, and it'd be easier that way. Or even if she do like her other nigga, she could literally just have two. And like,
just watched that show with that lady, that black
no,
woman.
and I'm like, and niggas are good, and men are better at being side niggas anyway. Like, so niggas already only be wanting to give like half the like effort. So like they be like, yes, like no commitment. I'm getting pussy. Like this is great. Like we're doing all the fun things without the commitment because she committed to another man. I think it could go both ways for a little bit before that shit blows up. When somebody does bring home a disease or a baby, because that's what happens when grown people are having sex.
Yeah,
Too
this
many people.
This
But
is,
yeah,
this,
at that point, I think open relationships. So I will say this about Get Back, because I be always talking about all this shit, right? But that's like just my little toxic.
But you can't pump
that's
me
my
into an
little
open
toxic side when
relationship
it comes
though.
to Get Back, because I've
He's
definitely been in that energy before.
You
But
can't-
You
You can't say you cheated on me. Now we in open. Now moving forward, we're just gonna have an open relationship, and that nigga, you gotta agree to it. No, I don't have to agree to that. I'm out.
Yeah, she said too many bitches. Where the niggas at? I'm trying to get my scratch. Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool.
Tired of bullshit. She ain't
Nah,
dealing
I'm
with
good. You know what? I'm good.
No,
You did?
Yeah,
I'm good.
right. And you know, men have a higher tolerance of bullshit anyway. Like they don't even want to leave fucked up marriages. They're just like, I'll just cheat. So I feel like he may be like, yeah, whatever, and like check out. But she said we're not gonna talk about it. She's like, this was the only conversation she's ever gonna have about the shit. Like whether she's gonna be fucking another nigga or not. She like 10 years down the line, she gonna be like, I told you. Like, remember you was fucking with that bitch, LaShonda. You was fucking with LaShonda, and I told you, nigga, we was gonna fuck other people, and we ain't gotta talk about it. That's that.
See, that's
Don't be
my
confused
thing.
about Gerald.
See, that's my thing. Is that, like she gotta be to a point to where if they gonna be together, that she can't keep bringing. Like my thing is, look, if I ever stepped out and did some foul shit, we have to have a conversation to where it's gonna be like, yo, if we have arguments, you can't bring that up a year later, 2 years later. It can't be now you mad at me about some shit and we arguing and then you say, well, nigga, I forgave you when you fucked Christine. Like, whoa.
And it most definitely is going to come up because she's still in love and she still wants him.
That's the problem. Then. We shouldn't be together now.
The last point I was really going to make about the whole thing is I can understand where y'all are coming from about the get back and, you know, a woman that is capable of doing those things that really just cutting it at that line. Okay. But in this situation, in this scenario, just by the way she's talking, the things that she's saying, and the solution that she came up with, it just doesn't tell me that she's not going to have some sort of like just feelings about whatever it is that she's doing. Because I feel like at the end of the day, she's already heard about her marriage, number one. And then she's going to go and be with a man that she really don't want to be with like that. And that's going to have her crying at the end of the night anyway, because it's like, damn, like I'm over here just fucking on this nigga I really don't even want. And the man that I want really don't want to be with me like that. Like, so it just, I can understand where y'all saying, like, if a woman really has that determination and that, you know, being able to kind of cut it at that point, like, okay, I can kind of detach here, then okay. But I really think she's still in that, at least in this video, still at that point where she's not detached at all. She's actually very much attached still. She's still very much in love and wants to be with him. But it's kind of like, oh, but you're making me do this. Like, you're making me do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not because you want to do it and this is what you want out of the situation. You're making me be this way with you. And when you're doing shit based off of other people's actions and what they're making you do, you're never going to really truly be happy with what's going on because it's still not exactly what you want. And that's why I'm like, I don't think that's a good decision for her. If it's a different scenario, different person, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we could talk about it. But in this case, no, ma'am. You need to just go ahead and heal. You need to heal. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and heal a little bit. And then once you get to that point where you're kind of, okay, I'm getting over the situation. I'm not feeling this way anymore, not feeling spiteful and angry. Now you might just be in a position where you're ready to get back and it's going to really benefit you at the end of the day. But this isn't going to benefit her, in my opinion, in any way, especially the way the stage that she's at. So it's a lot that's intertwined with that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's different to say it than to actually be in there doing it. Because you think that, oh yeah, well, I'm going to get some new dick that new dick not necessarily gonna make you happy, especially if it's somebody that's just being casual with you and you want that love and that affection. It's somebody who's just out, you know what I'm saying, gone. You kind of craving that in a way, you know what I'm saying. You might just be looking for that because that's what you're missing here at this point. You just say you don't want that shit with your person anymore, like, but at the same time you do. So it's like I'm confused. You confused because you know what I'm saying. Like you're not sure of what you even want to do. We not fucking, but don't be bringing no diseases. Like that doesn't make any sense.
The case, you know, Mo. They might be home together for the holidays, get a little drunk and fuck.
Like you know how.
And that's just gonna make shit even messier.
And I feel like that shit
because he gonna be like, okay, cool, I got some pussy, you know what I'm saying? Shit, cool, to the point where I can go and still be like on good graces with her, still doing my dirt. But now she might be on a whole nother level where it's like, okay, like you know what I'm saying, we connected and like
she's still gonna be on the same
I
shit.
still love him, like, but I just can't. I can't deny the fact that that's how women be a lot of the time. Like that's how they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to think about it also from my own perspective. Like if I'm hurt about a situation, like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing all of that shit. I'm not. I'm not gonna be trying to do no get backs. I'm that type of person though, where I'm not doing no get backs. Look, okay, because the universe and karma got you already. Okay, I don't got to worry about all the extra energy that I'm putting out towards you because you already showed me who you are. Now I need to move accordingly. But I've always been that type of person. So I just think it was a lot of unnecessary, like, girl, because at the end of the day, it's like when you give that out, there's no telling how it's going to be received. And if he's already showing you that he don't give a fuck, now you kind of just look dumb because you're trying to call the shots and put this, lay down the law, whatever. And he still don't give a fuck. So what did that really do? Nothing.
But do you think he don't give a fuck? Because I feel like there is love there on both sides. But I just feel like something is wrong with him. And of course, like the only smart option for when somebody cheats on you is to leave.
But I mean, at the same time, you did say that like
that's just easier said than done.
You stay in marriages, even though they don't really fuck with it no more. Like that's not saying that he just loves her still. Just because he stayed, that doesn't really mean that in my perspective. He might, love her enough to like not try to blow this all up in her face. Obviously, you're keeping this shit a secret. And I get that you don't want to maybe hurt her, but to sit and say that like, oh, I'm staying in this marriage because I love her and I care about her. I feel like people lie to themselves all the time when it comes to that because you don't love her. You don't. Not the way that you think you do anyway. It might be some other type of love, but it ain't that love where it's like, oh, I'm going to make this work. You're not trying to make it work. You trying to make some other shit work. And they blew up in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a mess. That's why I said I'm sorry, boo, but yeah, girl, that's ugly, in my opinion. Just like hearing where she's coming from and her hurt, like
you saying her scenario, But I feel like this could work, but like you said, for her, for what she putting out there, it's not gonna work for her.
She gotta be like a real savage bitch to do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a savage ass bitch to do that, and she's giving that slightly, but deep down, I really don't think that that's in her. I feel like it's like you're making me do
that's
this.
Not in her.
You made me do this to you. No, like
that's what I'm saying.
That's how all villains are created. Because I feel like we're in a big generation of women being so emotionally disconnected from sex. I feel like women are as most.
I don't think that she's in that generation though, Naomi. That's why I asked.
Yeah, but I guess so. But she could definitely change into that shit if you keep fucking with a cheating ass nigga that fuck up your heart. You're like, okay,
well, but you know how that shit. But y'all know how this shit go with matters of the heart though. Like you can do some shit, man, but the heart wants what the heart wants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
and that's why she has him too.
That's why she's
what her heart wants.
Because I'm sure, because like
married.
From the way she's talking, I'm sure he's a great dad. I'm sure he's a great provider. I'm sure that up until that woman called her phone and talked to her, she thought her life was beautiful. And that shit rocked her to her core. And look, that was his bad. Look,
that shit sucks.
He messed up in his shit. But I'm gonna tell you what probably happened. He probably was trying to cut it off with his side piece.
Now you're giving this man just so much.
So much.
I'm giving this nigga his villain origin story.
Like, and you made her the problem, and really like he started all this shit.
I'm telling you what happened. He was trying to cut it off. He was trying to cut it off with the side piece, and the side piece said, "Oh no, nigga, you're not cutting this off with me. I'm gonna call your wife. And look, you know what's crazy? When
and that
celebrities
still would be exactly what he deserves. Because, bitch,
it
don't come to
would
your
be
senses
right.
now. Don't come to your senses now after you done busted 25 nuts with this bitch.
I mean,
You
but
got
what you not gonna do is extort me, right? Because women try to play this game where they say, "Oh, you did this. Well, if you don't give me X amount of money, then I'm gonna go to the blogs." What I'm gonna say is, "Fuck that! I just tell them myself, I ain't paying you shit, right?"
Nigga, that's what you should have did. Prove it. Go tell yourself right now, and
It is
that
what
would
it
be
is.
the
I
money
tell 'em
grab right
myself.
there.
F it.
Like, okay, well, shit, bitch, you got till midnight, or I am. I'm going
F
live
it,
with
you
this
dig?
shit.
F it. Okay, hold on. I want to get to this because who's this dude? Y'all sent me this video today in the group chat. Is he from Black Ink? Who is this nigga?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, Black Ink Chicago.
He's from Black Ink, right?
I literally had no idea. I just seen he was an Andrew.
Yeah, I seen him before. I knew the name.
Yeah, he's a tattoo artist and a rapper.
So hold on, I want to play
so
that.
I'm so glad y'all had that information for me.
Before we get to that, can we first go to Trinidad James and his nails? Do you got it, Torian? If not, I can try to pull it up. Hold on, let me see. I got it. Trinidad James. Did y'all see Trinidad? Shout out to Trinidad James. He got how many hits? He got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that whole hit.
Gold all of my.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gold all in my ring. Gold all in my watch. Don't believe
me, just why. Nigga, don't.
You got it. I got it if you need me.
Okay, I just got it pulled up. Hold on. God damn, I'm fucking up. You got it, Torrent? Okay, we'll just play from you, Torrent. Let's go. Let's go, Torrent. Yeah, you go. Okay. So this is his nails. This is the nails of Trinidad James. First of all, let me say this. This nigga got the nail. He got the hands of a 50-year-old black woman. First of all.
No, what's so funny when I first seen this, I thought this was like a cake. Like I thought this. I thought it was like a mold of like some cake hands. Like, you know how they be doing that shit online. And I was so surprised. Like when I was like, these are really a nigga's hands. Lionel, I can't believe I fucking missed Lionel this whole show. I missed to text him. He got me fucked up.
There you go.
Lionel.
You looking for me? Here I go.
Oh wow.
Dude, I mentally meant to text you because I was like, I
people.
really wanted you in on this conversation. I kept thinking like, I can't believe Lionel's not here.
I was stuck in the middle of a baby that's on one and a big boy going back to school.
Period.
Well,
and now
y'all all look so great tonight. Love to see y'all. Love to connect. Happy Wednesday, people.
Peace. Lionel in the building. We're talking about Trinidad James right now.
Okay.
This nigga got. Okay, play it, Lionel. Lionel. Play it, Torian, one more time. This nigga got too much going on. It's a lot.
You got the coke nails going.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, look, this is just for me. I'm an old nigga, so I'm accepting that I'm an old nigga. This, this is
what, Roy?
This is not a heterosexual a male's activities, personally. Now, look, it may be different for the younger generation. They may say I'm out of touch. That's fine. But for me, I wouldn't do all this with my nails.
This is very far.
Yeah, this is doing a lot. It's doing a lot.
No, but I definitely wanted to get all the men's opinions on it because that's what I had thought when I seen.
Yeah, it's doing too. Yeah. Listen, if you a man, you want to get you a manicure, you know what I'm saying? Cool.
But I feel like this is definitely like on the rise. And I feel like we've seen like rappers recently having their fingernail painted. Like I know Drake was out with his nails painted. I know Wiz has even like had his fingernails painted recently.
See, my thing is though, Naomi, I think with entertainers, I take it differently, right? I take it as niggas is entertainers. They doing wild shit to try to get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I feel like the only like real life people I'll see this on are like the, like the whites and the Mexicans for real.
Yeah, this is a lot.
That would be comfortable enough to like be wearing their nail polish. But maybe like the things are trending or changing because like
it's
the
possible.
rappers will make things trend and like go things.
That's a fact. This nigga got like eight Cracker Jack rings on. And yeah, I'm not buying none of them rings as real. All that shit is Cracker Jack shit. And then he got his nails did. But why does his hands look like Florida Evans from Good Times? This shit is crazy. This nigga's hands, he has the oldest. This nigga got some wade in the water ass hands. This nigga got some. He got some Montgomery boycott hands. This nigga hands look old as shit.
Like he been fighting all his life.
I really don't like them.
But I like he taking it extreme, you know. But like I don't want this to discourage men from doing nail art. Cause I mean essentially it's like for me, like what Drake be doing now, and you know, Lil Yachty really started because he got his own like nail polish shit now. But I feel like they just do like little designs on your nails, which I feel like is perfect, you know. Like that's not doing too much. That's not question nobody's sexuality. Like he get a tattoo on his skin. Why can't he put some on his nails? You know?
Yeah.
Like that right there is like, ooh, especially the long acrylic nails. Like, okay.
No, he's really taking it there. But speaking to the younger generation, Roy, because I had actually asked my little brother about it when I had seen it. And my brother, he just turned 20. So he's really kind of like that younger generation. And he was like, that's hard. He was like, that go hard. He was like, I really fuck with it. And he would tell me about Little Yachty. I didn't even know that. He was like, yeah, I like it, that what he's doing with like the nails for men and things. So I was like, wow, what an interesting take.
Okay, so let me ask the question then. Let me just be a nasty nigga now. Let me just be a nasty nigga. So this is just me. I've never had any of that shit on my hands before. I still bite my goddamn nails. So clearly I couldn't have none of that shit on my fingernails. Can you get the vagina area ready with that all that shit on your hands?
Well, look, luckily the long
it'd be a hazard.
You act like lesbians ain't out here doing this. Like, yes, it can work.
No, but lesbians, I've seen lesbians get like 2 of those fingers cut. Like, the real hardcore, like they won't get those in the long acrylics.
No, yeah,
that just will be shorter.
So his shorter fingers will be able to still play with the
No,
foot.
it will still be okay.
Okay,
as far as that goes, but.
He just got the pinkies long. Now, you know what's funny? Historically, heterosexual men have kept their pinkies long, but back in the day, that was for niggas who snorted coke.
It still is to this day.
Yeah, I'm just, niggas who snorted coke would have the long pinky, you know, get their shit in. You know? So
I used to get accused of that, but I don't do that. But I just like a long pinky.
Yeah, because my pinky nail will also grow out kind of long. Both of them are short right now, though.
I used to keep my pinkies long. Back in the day when I was in college, I used to keep my pinkies nails. My pinky nails used to be long, and I used to wear rings on both my pinkies. But I was on some real pimping shit though, so you know, I was pimping. So you know, there you go, get that pimping on. Yeah, I think this is a bit much. I'm playing this right now because I want to lead up to what's this dude's name again from Black Ink?
Thor.
I don't know.
Four. Yeah.
Okay, let's lead up to this because I think this is a little intense. Well, not a little. It's a lot intense.
Do I need to put that up too?
Yeah, let's just play it. Let me not even. I don't even want to set this up. Let's just play it. Well, this is he was on Angela Yee. I sound like goddamn.
Like Webby, got some names on you, girl.
I sound like Webby in this bitch.
Charlamagne McGon, Angela McGee.
I sound like Webby. Goddamn. Angela Yee. You goddamn me. Shout out to Webby. Let me know when you're ready, Torn. We'll play this. He was on Angela Yee's lip service. And yeah, we'll play this. I'm not even gonna say nothing before we play it. And we'll get to it. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us tonight, man. Hit that thumbs up button, man. We appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Share this mother effer. You did. We in here tonight. We heavy tonight. You did. Mo in here fresh off of watching Barbie movie.
Yeah.
We got Lionel in here. Hold on. Why you do that? Lionel in here. He got his glasses on, man. Shout out to Glints. Spell Glints. Glints, right?
Perfect.
Okay. What's the website? Glints LNL?
Yeah, it's glintslnl.com.
If you're looking for the shades, man, that Lionel got on right now, he got different styles, right? He got the all black. He got different varieties of it, but it's Glints, GLINTS LNL.com. Go over there, man. Get you some shades. You dig? It's still summertime. It's still hot to the motherfucker. You dig?
Word.
Get them shades. Your folks and them. Shout out to your folks and them. I like that name. Marriage doesn't even require paperwork. So off top, I'm gonna say no. But let me say, y'all, shout out to you, my guy. You there? What up, my dude? First of all, your folks and them. Hold on, I gotta say this. Was you down there in Montgomery? You got one of them names that makes me want to ask you if you was there, if you was down there. Was you down there in Montgomery on the riverfront throwing hands? Your folks and them. I feel like somebody down there had the nickname your folks and them. You there? Maybe that was everybody down there was your folks and them. Your folks and them, Joe. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you for rocking with us. You ready? Oh, that coach. Torian ready. Oh, Torian not ready. That's Naomi. No. Torian's struggling right now. Hey, but marriage though, if you in the conscious community, I know he going through a lot of stuff right now, but Brother Polite brought to the conscious community years ago that marriage is a contract, that marriage is he talked about, he broke down the whole science of marriage, that it's not just that marriage ain't necessarily all about love, that it's paperwork, it's a real contract. You dig? So that's why I wanted to say that whole thing is, is marriage just paperwork? Because some folks out here is like, yo, you get married, that's the contract, that's paperwork. What it can do for us in the future is it can do this, this, and this. Now we can move some assets around, so you can play with it a little bit if you involved in the system. Your folks them said, nah, that ain't me. Shout out to your folks them. Shout out to your folks them. You dig? Naomi back in here, big head don't care.
Man.
Your folks them say he agree with say it's a social contract. Yeah. Torian's struggling right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't you see it? Or no? You don't see it?
Hell no, I don't see nothing. Torian over here struggling.
No, it's been up for this whole time. Like,
nigga, if it's up, then it's stuck. It ain't up at all right now.
Let me go back to it.
There you go. Get it together, Torian. There you go. Torian now hit the right button. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Torian been messing up this whole time.
Girl that she was into like doing little fingers and little anal play stuff, shit like stuff like that. So it was like over time.
It was a build-up.
It was a build-up. So
it won't let me go back.
We got because it started off with a different one before that. Hold on, let's go.
That's where your G spot is.
Absolutely.
And that's when I learned.
Yeah,
I have
the end of it.
Pull up the one that Naomi sent to the group chat. Can you pull up that one?
This is the one.
No, sir.
Just let it play on mute and then play it from the beginning.
All right, let's go. That nigga talking his ass off. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back and let's start over. Go to something else and start over. Here we go.
Pegging.
You want to see it?
Yes. This pegging video.
I thought I saw it enough.
No, I want to see it.
So that was real?
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Okay. How did you know you liked it?
It was just the fact of like, here you go. I get the
feel
sound off though, but you can check me out.
So hold on. He's talking about pegging, right?
Laura, we're gonna need you to close your mouth.
Somebody get in it. Oh, she thrusting that bitch.
Yeah, something.
So how did you know you liked that?
So what happened was I used to date a lot of women that was like a little dominant. You know what I'm saying? So at a young age, I had a girl that was into eating ass, right? Before sucking my dick. I'm like, damn, this is different, right? She said licking ass for her and her religion is a sign of royalty. When she said that, she was dead ass serious, like no smiling, nothing. I'm like,
no pun intended.
Bet. So then that once that happened, then I started dealing with more women that was into the same type of thing. So I'm like, oh, now I'm getting more comfortable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I started dating this one girl that she was into like doing little fingers and little anal play stuff like that. So it was like over time.
It was a buildup.
It was a buildup.
And that's where your G spot is.
Absolutely.
And that's when I learned. I had one girl like she'd go dig the balls, you know what I'm saying, and the G spot all in one. So it's getting super crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
That's too
As far
much
as the
work for me.
climax. Some girls will make it harder for the next girl. Like, hey, you ain't finna go nowhere. I'm gonna treat you different. And you like, shit, I ain't going nowhere. Shit, you ain't doing what she finna do to me. Like, you know, because you feel different.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to the bedroom, like if we're gonna have fun, let's have fun. Ain't no rules in the bedroom or something. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Let's talk about the pegging.
You want to see it?
Okay, let's stop it. This nigga's wilding. Let me say this to y'all. Let me first say this, and I'm gonna let y'all run. This nigga is 2 steps away from being a bottom. I'm gonna be real with y'all. He's 2 steps. This nigga's
He is
wow.
not wilding.
He's true. Naomi. I'm gonna give y'all the 2 steps he is from being. And listen, if that's what he's into, I'm not knocking what he's into. Y'all know. First of all, I got it. No, I'm not knocking it because you know what I always say. I've been consistent on this show, Torian, for years. I've always said anything a man does with a woman, I don't consider it gay. I've always said that on the show. So can't nobody try to say, oh, you trying to say he gay? No, I've always said if you do it with a woman, I don't consider it gay. But way he gave this chronology and this how he worked his way up to this, it seems like the 2 next steps is right, because he worked his way up. First it was just he like licking it, then it was, oh, I met a girl who liked putting a finger in it, then it was, I met a girl who wanted to stick a dildo in it. So he's working his way to these levels. Is right, you know.
No, that's the last level. It's the penetration.
Right. So
he worked even more to another level.
Working his way. So you know what the next level is from here. No disrespect to him, but the next level from here is, why not get you a trans woman who got a stick built in, right? She got the built-in stick. That's the next level, right? And then after that, now he gonna be a power bottom now. Now he gonna go and get him a
What?
Oh my god!
Now he's gonna be a power bottom. He looks like a power because he's a pretty built dude. He's swole. He's gonna be a power bottom out here because that's the level after that, right? Like, because he's going in. Am I tripping? He's going in stages. Because he didn't just wake up one day and say, I like this. He went from, I was having regular sex, then I met this chick who liked to eat ass. She told me it was royalty, right? She turned it, basically she turned this nigga out, right? She turned him out, and then he started, I'm not gonna say he started seeking those women out, but somehow he found another woman that liked to play with the booty, right? So he found that. Then somehow he found another woman and he was down to say, I'll put on a strap on and stick it in you.
I think found is a very funny word to use. He was looking for that.
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. That's why Torian said, it seems like it's only 2 levels left, Torian. The next level is to find him a nice looking trans woman that he's going to be comfortable with the built-in equipment, right? I'm not knocking it. That's what he into, cool, right? He going to find that equipment. He going to say, hey, well, you know, who's tripping on this? And then after that, he might want to say, well, shit, you know, let me just be a power bottom. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, he is
Unless he isn't gay.
Power bottoms out there.
He's
Unless
just
he
he's
isn't
still
gay.
fucking the girls. Not like all his videos is just him getting pegged. He still having sex.
Torian.
No, but
I
I
was
was
watching
looking.
videos.
He's like kind of into the sub. He's into like the sub.
Right.
So. Okay, look.
Yeah, your folks said, nah, I mean, it's a fine, listen, where he's going, it seems like he's progressing down a certain, in the words of Michael Jackson from The Wiz, he's ease on down in the road. Ease on down the road. It's a road, he's easing on down that road. He's coming across like a power bottom to me. I'm just saying.
That's you.
That's power bottom energy. I don't know. I'm not in the LGBTQ community, but from what I've read, he seems like he might be progressing toward a power bottom.
If he do, let him.
I'm not mad at it. You know, I'm not. It's what he do. And again, no disrespect to him. I don't want to say it's like I'm I'm just saying because it seems like he's progressing. So y'all go ahead.
Oh, he could still be a straight power bottom if that's what you.
Hold on, what?
He a heterosexual power bottom for his woman.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, that's wild. First of all, that's a wild statement, but okay.
Because you call him a power bottom, but he ain't taking no dick from no men. Even if he's about a trans, that's still not a man. That's a trans woman.
Okay, Torian, that's a whole other show, Torian. That's a whole show, Torian, that you just brought up right there. Because if you think Naomi is gonna date you after you told her that you dated a man with a transgender woman, I'm not sure that's gonna go.
You don't know Naomi. She may be
don't know me.
Right.
You're right. I don't know Naomi. You're right. I don't.
I mean, of course you gonna counter some women who won't, but you will counter some women that will. Who be like, okay, why you telling me? You're like, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You ain't cheating on me.
Oh, so hold on. So as long as you like my other dude over there.
Right.
Okay. I don't know. What say y'all, man? It seems like to me this has been a gateway drug from him.
I just knew, and I was gonna say you finna make him the poster child for like why you shouldn't get your ass eaten. Like this is what men, when you let a woman eat your ass, this is what happens. Next thing you know, you're a power bottom. It is gonna wait.
Right. Yeah, like people don't have no like set point where they go. How far they gonna take it? Like he has the boundaries.
No, but he's wild. I say,
he's showing people the videos though.
He's proud of that shit. He said, "Yeah, look."
He's like, look at the video.
He getting paid for it. He getting paid for it.
Look at this. Let me show you something.
Hold on, bring it up one more time, Torian.
But while we get this back up, I am just stuck on the comment because this is literally my thoughts. There's a comment on the video. They were like, what? Where is it? Pull up the video. It says, oh, damn, it scrolled down. But it said, what religion is it where you take that as royalty? Like, because I need to know, like, where did that come from? I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
You lied to that nigga. Play, Torian.
Yeah, I thought they were trying to tell him what he needed to hear.
That's it.
Yes. This pegging video.
I thought I saw it enough. No, I want to see it.
So that was real?
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Okay. How did you know you liked it?
It was just the fact of like, here you go. I get the sound off though, but you can check me out.
Laura, we're gonna need you to close your mouth.
Somebody get in it.
Oh, she thrusting that bitch.
Yeah, something.
So how did you know you liked that?
So what happened was I used to date a lot of women that was like a little dominant, you know what I'm saying? So at a young age, I had a girl that was into eating ass, right? Before sucking my dick. I'm like, man, this is different, right? She said licking ass for her and her religion, it's a sign of royalty. When she said that, she was dead ass serious, like no smile.
That's cap.
No, because I've been trying to figure out the religion. Like,
not you trying to justify this is why you doing that shit. Girl, if you like licking ass, then just say that. Okay? You didn't have to try and justify it.
Like, nah, bro, that's some religious shit, my dude. No, nigga, that's cap.
Right.
I'm like, okay.
You tried to make that shit religious. Hilarious, nigga. Yeah, she told me, like, in her religion, that's a sign. A nigga stop.
So it's okay.
Right. You just like getting your ass say, nigga. Just leave it there. Okay,
well,
keep
I'm
going.
Royalty looking ass. Like, okay.
I'm like,
no pun intended.
Bet. So then that once that happened, then I started dealing with more women that was into the same type of thing. So I'm like, oh, now I'm getting more comfortable, right? Then I started dating this one girl that she was in.
Then he started dealing with more women who was in the same type of thing. This is what Mo brought up a minute ago. Was he seeking out these women, right?
Oh, for sure. He was seeking it out. He was looking for his next hit of that drug.
Right. Right. So you gotta think now, if he's messing with women and they giving him head and they don't like mess with like, he like, okay, I'm cool.
He's like, damn, that bitch was sorry. He trash. Like, I ain't calling her no more. You ain't gonna hear from me no more.
Right. So it seems like
that's it.
And again, I'm not knocking him, but like the way he's categorizing this, I don't know that you just all of a sudden like this happened one time. Now all of a sudden you just
come
by the
across
luck of the
women like
draw.
this. Like, no, you
Right. Like,
Well, he's totally looking for like what he likes. That's what people do.
right.
Like,
That's
they
what
look
exactly. Like,
Exactly,
people
like-
look for what they like. Let's go,
Right.
Torian.
into like doing little fingers and little anal play stuff, shit like stuff like that. So it's like over
Back it
time.
up. You say multiple fingers?
Yeah. I came back to
Jesus.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Keep going. Jesus.
Build up.
Now, yeah, it was a build up.
And that's where your G spot is.
Absolutely.
And that's when I learned. I had one girl like she'd go dig the balls, you know what I'm saying, and the G spot all in one. So it's getting super crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
It's too
As far
much
as the
work for me.
climax. Some girls will make it harder for the next girl. Like, hey, you ain't finna go nowhere. I'm gonna treat you different. And you like, shit, I ain't going nowhere. Shit, you ain't doing what she finna do to me. Like, you know, because you feel different when it comes to the bedroom. Like, if we're gonna have fun, let's have fun. Ain't no
Right.
rules in the bedroom or something. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Let's talk about the pegging.
That's
All
how
right.
he
Now
feel.
look,
Ain't no rules. You hear that, Roy? Ain't no rules.
now look, Torian, I agree that like if you were ain't no rules in the bedroom. I always tell people what you do in the bedroom, man, that's your business, right?
Hold on. Not Ari Lennox in the comments. Like, I think this is beautiful. Good for him.
Right. That's why this is my girl. I love
Ari
her.
with that shit. Like, hold on.
I will
What'd
say
you
I
say?
do
What did
love that
Ari
for
say?
him though, just because like not ever in life, even on a sex show, would you hear a black man like this damn open. This is
Yeah.
crazy. Like he's very comfortable with himself. Like that's a thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and
Like he's smiling. Look at this picture.
Well, no, hey, forget the picture, Lionel. He was showing the video to people. Like, look,
Right. I feel
look.
like this is his second claim to fame. He's like, this is such a wow.
He's
That's how he seeks them out. They be like, "Oh, for real? Like you into that type of shit?" Like he probably gets some reactions that are like positive reactions, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like I'm into that type of shit too." So it's probably why he's comfortable with showing it. It's probably how he found his, next.
He's like, let's see how everybody reacts.
Yeah, I'm with y'all because I think like this has to be something. Cause look, and again, I could be wrong, but this doesn't seem like something that like every woman would be just like, yeah, I'm into doing that. Like I think like you gotta be seeking out or like trying to like put women, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just come to Mo and be like, hey, here's what I want you to do, Mo. I'll be like, hold on now. Slow down, nigga.
But just imagine, because he's not like a regular guy. Like I'm sure there's women at his disposal. So and then at the end of the day, like this is what he's putting out on an interview. So I'm sure like people know him. So clearly the women that are into this are saying, oh, period. I thought you were hot anyway. What's good? So that's just life though. That's like if someone realizes, oh, you like to paint. Oh, tight. I thought you were hot anyway. I love painting. I think we'd be a good match.
Hilarious.
Like, it's just the law of attraction happening, especially at a faster rate for him. Because look at what his tea is like. Let me go talk. I'm gonna yell it from the mountains. Like I'm so happy that I discovered this. He's like, so I'm sure it's attracting that energy is coming right back to him. He's able to get down how he's looking to.
What is
Now,
it?
and speaking of, I was gonna ask Mo, would you ever peg a man?
I don't.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that.
Not you never thought about it.
I never thought about that.
Not I have thought about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I feel like that power switch would be very hot and very much a turn on to like, damn, I'm fucking you now.
Whoa, hold on. Tell the homie, don't ask. Don't ask.
No, look it up on Twitter.
When a woman
Don't ask.
wears the dildo, like when she anally has sex with the man with the dildo.
She penetrates the man.
Boom. So yeah, usually like with a strap on. So basically, it's just a woman fucking a man.
It said boom.
They put the little emoji like, oh.
Yeah.
That's how you gonna feel.
No, whoa, pause.
Yo, y'all are crazy.
No, that's crazy. Corey, that's crazy.
That's how it's gonna be. Trust me. That's how
Look, that nigga said he no longer a main at that point.
He is. Don't take that man. He is.
I mean, look, I gotta be consistent because I've always said whatever you do with a woman, I don't personally, I don't consider that gay.
Exactly.
Me personally.
And I mean, for like, the question that Naomi was asking me, I don't think I've ever thought of that as something where it's like I want to do it to feel like powerful, because I feel like there's more than one way to feel powerful when it comes to sexual intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like from a woman's perspective, like I've definitely been in some, like had powerful, like, times where it's like, okay, like I'm in control and I'm really like, taking over, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's a lot of ways to explore that control. Or that
no, but the control is different when it's the G.
But for me, that's not one way that I would explore it or have thought about exploring it. Now, no shade to those who do. Like, that's what you do. That's your bedroom intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all do in the bedroom, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? When the person you're with, as long as it's consensual, I mean, shit, do what you do. But I know that there's just things that I haven't considered where it's like I kind of am curious or like, feel like I need that.
I got a different question for you, Mo.
No.
If a man asked you that, if somebody asked,
like, why?
Okay, there you go. That's a legitimate.
Like, I think that would just be like a natural response for me. Like,
right?
Why?
That's a legitimate question, right?
And like,
why?
this question would probably be
Dorian,
like, because it feels good. He's like,
right? He was like, "Cause I like it."
I'm trying to get my rocks off. Hello.
Like, I'm be like, oh.
Like, I gotta go.
Yeah, like, okay, well, I don't know if this just, no.
You have to consider. You said you never considered it, so like you have to just be like, okay, am I finna do this?
I feel like that's something that you would have to already be kind of like open with yourself. Like that has to be something that I kind of consider on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like
sometimes
not. Like, nobody's gonna really necessarily like talk me into that. It's something that I have to like want to do from jump. So if I don't already want to do that type of shit, then just because you ask me, I'm not gonna be like, oh well, okay, let's see. Like, no, because that's not something that I already would want to see about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for real. And that's probably why men like that would kind of have to like slowly guide women into that. Like, it would literally have to be like, okay, let me just be more open to getting like my ass licked during while she's sucking my dick.
This
like,
nigga said, do you even feel safe with him anymore? What?
No, but I was literally thinking, like, when it comes to pegging, I don't necessarily know if I would want it to be my man. I don't know if it would, like, if it could be my man for real.
You know what's funny that you said that though, Naomi? We used to have someone on the show when the show very first started, way back in the day, who was a dominatrix, and she was black, African American, and her thing was she had no problem with doing all that shit to like non-black men, and she was like, if black men wanted to pay for it, she would do it, but she would like instantly lose respect for him.
And it's like the higher me of all me's. It's like look at that comparison there. It's just a matter of elevating for black people because men actually are into this clearly. And then, but at the end of the day, white people do have the space to like do that, and it's not like, oh shit, are you a man? Like, why would that ever come to question? Yeah. If this person is doing this with a woman, even if they're like into like other men, like they're still literally an XY chromosome. Just like I was saying last week, like you can't just be a woman now because you decide as I'm like, these things are not up for debate. But it's like people that I don't know what they have within their heads because like it's literally someone else's bedroom and body, and like they can do what they like desire. And then especially as a black man, if that's what you're into, then like what do you do? Besides like do it, like what else could you possibly do? Yeah. And then like to like take away their manhood from like in that sense, it's like at least it's a woman. I wouldn't say at least it's a woman, but like on the same time, like he's just exploring in his bedroom with the people that he like and doing the things they like. Like there's people that like in the bedroom. Someone said the club is the underworld. I feel like the bedroom could be the underworld too. Like, but people are into whatever they're into, right? Like all kinds of things happen. Like people like feet and just like literally get turned on from feet. Like people like having sex with food and like, there's just a plethora of desires on this planet clearly, but free the black man, allow them to like do what they desire and speak on it without like people having these immature reactions. Like, oh my God. Like, blah, blah, blah. Like it's okay. Like,
no, because
you ain't got to walk in the house. You ain't got to walk in the bedroom. You ain't got to expose yourself to it. But like on the bright side, to be able to have this space to talk about it is a good thing for him, especially on lip service.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, it was really a courageous act to even be able to step forward in his truth like that, because niggas will see that, be one to call him gay or be one to come at him, whatever, just because
he's 2 steps
he's
away
more
from power
open
bottom.
with it. No, because he's more open with it. Because if he's
I
still,
look at people like that like, okay, you never know, like, who the fuck is like into what. So like, what, I don't know. It's
Just
you
saying
just
with
have to
him-
live and let live. That was my thing with the No thing too. So I'll like let that statement live across the board tonight. It's like live and then let live, because there's some shit that you might be into. I might be thinking like, wow, mind blown. But then at the same time,
Fact.
there's just not for me to be mind like, okay,
No,
well,
facts.
like, I respect you no less. Like, you are still like a black man. You're still my brother.
Yeah, no. I don't respect him. For me, it's not about respect, right? It's not a thing of respect. It's just I feel like what I'm hearing him say, and I'm gonna let Torian play it again from the beginning. If you listen to his progression, it's a constant progression. And my only question is, where does it end, right? Because you know what's funny, what happens, and I always said this with celebrities specifically, and he is somewhat of a celebrity, right?
Yeah.
With celebrities, what happens is, man, look, as a celebrity, first thing you do is you have sex with, like, let's say you're a heterosexual male, right? And you become a celebrity. Now you have sex with like any woman that you think is a dime. Now she's accessible to you, and you have sex with so many of them. Now all of a sudden, that don't really like get you going no more. It's like, okay, I just had like sex with like 30 bad bitches like last time. It's not. So now I want to have sex with 2 bad bitches, right? So now it's about menage a trois, and all of a sudden that's the thing that gets you going. And then eventually it becomes, you know what? It's not about like how many women. Now it's about, I want to, it just becomes like different. Like at a certain point of like, once you have certain shit available to you, this is just my theory. You just continue to go to like, what else? It's kind of almost like a drug, right? Like, what's the next thing is going to get me there? Let's play him from the beginning, though. From the beginning. Let's play, what's his name again?
You want to see it?
Thor, what's this nigga's name?
Thor.
Okay, let's go. No disrespect to
See
them.
it?
Yes. This pecking
Wanna see
video.
my
I
phone?
thought I saw it enough. No, I want to see it.
So
I got
that
a
was
couple of 'em.
real?
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Okay. How did you know you liked it?
It was just the fact of like, here you go. I keep the
feel
sound off though, but you can check me out.
Laura, we're gonna need you to close your mouth.
Somebody get in it.
I want to see the video.
Throw in that bitch.
Yeah. Something.
So how did you know you liked that?
So what happened was I used to date a lot of women that was like a little dominant. You know what I'm saying? So at a young age, I had a girl that was into eating ass, right?
Go ahead, pause it real quick. Okay, so the first chick in the black, I don't think that she would be down to do it. That other chick over there, I think she's 100% with the shits.
The one who was watching the video or the other one?
No, not the
She
one that was
was
watching it. I think the girl that was watching it, I don't think that's for her. The other chick, though, I think that's 100% that she was like, yeah, nigga, the way she's sitting, she's like, yeah, I'm with all that. But go ahead. Go ahead,
It's
though.
different, right? She said licking ass for her and her religion, it's a sign of royalty. When she said that, she was dead ass serious, like no smiling and nothing. I'm like,
no pun intended.
Bet. So then that once that happened, then I started dealing with more women that was into the same type of thing. So I'm like, oh, now I'm getting more comfortable, right? Then I started dating this one girl that she was into like doing little fingers and little anal play stuff like that. So it was like over time.
It was a buildup.
It was a buildup.
And that's where your G spot is.
Absolutely.
And that's when I learned. I had one girl like she'd go dig the balls, you know what I'm saying, and the G spot all in one. So it's getting super crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
That's too
As far
much
as the
work for me.
climax. Some girls will make it harder for the next girl. Like, hey, you ain't finna go nowhere. I'm gonna treat you different. And you like, shit, I ain't going nowhere. Shit, you ain't doing what she finna do to me. Like, you know, because you feel different. When it comes to the bedroom, like if we're gonna have fun, let's have fun. Ain't no rules in the bedroom or something. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
Let's talk about the pet.
There you go. There you go. I mean, it's look, I agree with him. Ain't no rules in the bedroom, and I gotta be consistent. I've been consistent up here on this show. I always said that whatever you do with the opposite sex, it can't be considered gay. By definition, it's not gay. So, y'all gotta stop that. But I will say this though, he's 2 steps away from being a power bottom. I gotta say that. Because it's only 2, Torian. It's only, listen, don't look at me like that, Torian. It's only 2. Listen, he's ascended. It's only 2 more levels for him to get to Super Saiyan. he's ascended as far as he can go with regular saying. It's 2 levels now. He got
it's more levels. It's about the length of the peg he can peg with. He probably had a baby step.
That's why I feel like he is pretty much a power bottom.
Nah, he
more
ain't
levels. It's more levels.
Look, he was showing people like, look at the video. He's showing motherfuckers like, look at the video of me getting. That's crazy. Like, that's what. Look, I feel like this is just me personally. If you at the point to where you feel comfortable with showing a video of you getting pegged, I feel like you with the shits for real. For real.
Deep.
Yeah.
Literally.
Y'all act like it's not free codes on this planet. Like you have to take yourself. You have to take self. You have to take self out of. You have to take yourself out of it because you're like viewing it from a perspective of if this was me and I was showing somebody me getting pegged, where would it have to be? Like you don't know. Like some people with some free codes, like clearly, and then like this isn't the beginning of free codeness at all. And it's just the beginning of a black man actually being comfortable talking about this shit. But I'm sure he's not the first one to be pegged.
Yeah.
And like it and like genuinely have a thing for that.
You just need a little bit something longer.
Well, there's definitely like a community, I'm sure.
Right. There's gotta be because like you said, he was finding the girls, he's finding the women that are into
there's
it too.
There's a community for a lot of the freak shit that people are into. So that's what it really comes down to is like, yeah, you just finding your community, finding the people who fuck with it, and that's why you're able to continue on with this path that you're on. Like, and I mean, just for the people like myself, who is like I said, it's not something that I was ever really curious about or like wanted to see about. So like, and that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that it's like, I mean, shit, you can do what you want in the bedroom once again, but whatever you doing with the other person that's consensual, that's between y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do that shit. That's cool. But I think
I learned a long time ago some free codes in this bitch. And once I seriously, once I had that realization and processed that, I'm like, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, for sure.
And see, that's my thing. I didn't buy from him in this explanation. I feel like he like tried to like gloss over. There's a time frame in which he had to figure out where he can seek out these women that are into this. He had to figure out what's the, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it a website? Is it a certain type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had to figure this shit out because clearly he likes this. And like, to Mo's point, I agree. I think that like, listen, I don't know. I haven't asked everyone I haven't been with that shit, but like, I would think that that's something that like, if you ask a woman that, she has to be somebody who's kind of down with that. Like, I don't know. Cause like if you go back to that video, old girl is like, oh shit, she really thrusting. She was like shocked. Like, oh shit. Like, she not just like, yeah, it's going down. You there? It's going down. So, yeah. All right. I do want to play this before we get about it. You get ready to get about it for tonight. Torian, if you can bring up that video of the young lady with the head wrap. I want to play this one more time for the family tonight, man. We had a great conversation about marriage and about what would you do about cheating in a marriage. And Lionel's here now. Everybody else is here now. So let's play this video one more time. Y'all jump in the chat. Let me know what y'all think.
Fight for me. Great, because I love you. I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. No, we not no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, we no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We're going to have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We're going to continue getting money together. We're going to continue raising this little girl together. We're going to have a fabulous home. We're going to love and take care of each other. But I'm going to other people. And I hope you do too.
Ooh. Jesus Christ.
And we will never, ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases. But we're going to do what we want to do outside this house because to this point, it has worked.
Okay. Let's first point out the fact that her shirt says weirdo. Let's point that out. Her shirt says weirdo. Let's go, Lionel. You ain't talked on this topic because you wasn't on earlier. So let's go, Lionel.
Mm-hmm. I think that's interesting. Very interesting. My first thought is she isn't really forgiving this person, but still staying. But then after that, I'm totally the kind of person where it's like, just like any other establishment, like there's consequences to actions. Like this is just the consequence she came up with, and like now that's what he got to live with inside of his marriage. And like each marriage, like I feel like there's consequences to your actions, and so like you got to think about that when you like out here in these streets and just living and representing another person.
Let me ask you this though, Lionel. Does he have to live with it though? Because he can just say I'm out.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, like you can't, because divorce isn't an option. Like so, whenever you decide to marry someone, like it's for better or worse, and like otherwise, that's why I always say on the show. Otherwise, I don't take. No, that's something I can't respect because that's your word, and you're saying all these things and sitting up here trying to get sharp and like look fly and putting all this money up. But then what matters, bitch, is what comes out of that mouth, bitch. When y'all looking at each other in the eye and you say, yeah, for better or worse, no matter what, sick or health. Like this is us. I'm making this commitment, and then something like that is able to like. There should be nothing to get into it.
She's not saying for better or worse, Lionel. She's saying you're gonna. She's telling you what you're gonna do. She's telling you I'm going to have other sex with other people throughout this relationship, and I hope you do too.
At that point, because like at that point, that's why I said there's consequences and shit. Just like everything else in life, like any decision you make is gonna have a reaction, whether that's a reward or a consequence, or maybe no effect. But there are consequences to these kinds of things. So, and this is their marriage. So as the person that like was done wrong initially, she gets to totally decide like within this marriage, this is how the fuck is about to go now. Like that's how I see it. Should there be a duration? I always think there should be a duration because that's in the name of forgiveness too. But like at the same time, like what else do you expect somebody to do? Just get ran over or just like accept shit? Because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna happen again. So you gotta put your foot down. Put your foot down one way or the other, and like, because at the end of the day, divorce isn't an option. And so
I gotta shout out to Foxx and them right now because Joe said some shit that I ain't heard since like since the early 90s. Was good for the goose is good for the gander. That's some old school shit. I know he about my age then. Shout out to Foxx and them, man.
Like logic goes out of the way, and like that's a universal law, right? Universal laws go out of the picture when you become a scandalous person because now you're lying. Now you're going under the sheets to like within the marriage to do something that your partner wasn't aware of. So once you can't use logic and like universal truths after you've done something scandalous.
But Lionel, you can't now like punk me into a polygamous relationship. I don't want to be in that. Like
that's why you have to be aware, like when you're conscious in these streets. That's why I don't like the fuck. Like, bitch, don't do something and then say, "Well, I don't want to have this concept." Like, shut the fuck up and don't do that ever again. Like, you shouldn't have done that when you had a chance. Now this is your reality.
But
like when you have the control.
But listen, it's not.
That's the beauty
Hold on, Lionel. It's not my reality though, because I did what I did. If she's gonna forgive me, we can move on. But if she's telling me
your terms, you don't get to say if she's like that's your
I do. Hold on. Let me tell you why I do though. I don't agree. I'm just gonna move out now. Now what happens? I'm filing for divorce. I'm done. I'm cool.
And people do that all the time.
I'm not gonna look. Did I mess up? Yes. But am I gonna stay in a marriage?
People do that all the time. I'm speaking to like the alignment of things because people do make terrible decisions and then can't live with the consequence or own up to it to be able to get through it. But I'm speaking in the instance where love is real and like it's fair and you recognize that this is a person that you vowed to. Bitch, nobody asked you to do that shit. That's why it's so annoying to talk about this half the time because nobody asked you to do this just to end up making terrible decisions and disrespecting this person completely to shit. So now that they like have a say in this relationship, they actually do, and now they're aware of this, like betrayal and deceit and shit like that. You have to be able to take some kind of form of accountability and consequence at their leisure, like seriously, because this is a marriage.
I don't have to.
That's why I'm here to raise the frequency in this bitch. I'm here to elevate people's minds because people are not accountable for their thoughts. Like to be so weak-minded and to be so into your flesh that you can't control yourself in the name of the person that you decided to marry. Then like I don't know what to say to you. Like seriously, you're a lost fucking cause. Like yeah, move out. That probably would be best. Just get the fuck. Because like at this point, you shouldn't be married. At that point, you shouldn't be married.
Thank you for finally coming.
Hold on,
because Roy was out here acting.
Don't thank him for that foolishness. Here's what I'm telling you,
accountability.
Here's what I'm
just
telling
like
you,
for her, she feels how she feels about being lied to or cheated on.
Right.
But now she's coming how she like sees fit, and that's fair.
Right. I don't disagree with her feelings. What I'm telling you though is I'm not gonna sit here and stand for that. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, you gotta be. Well, I understand, and like I said, and most people don't. Like, and most people don't. But I'm here to say, be a man about it. Because first of all, at some point, you got to be a man. Like you wasn't a man. You have to be a man about it. If you're gonna like cheat on your woman, that's not a fucking man. That's a coward. So if you're not gonna take the accountability at that point, then when it's time for consequences, then it's like be a man about it. And you can fix that. You are the man in the relationship. If you can't like settle her and get her to a space where it's like back on T.
I want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying.
This is your doing. Like your decisions attracted this reality for your family. You're leading this pack. And that's why I say it's important to be a man because you lead the pack. And the frequency is so fucked off because we don't want to take accountability half the time. We'd rather shit and like fall in mud and just like stay there versus pick yourself up, bitch, and clean yourself up and own up to it.
I want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying, Lionel. I know you're in your pajamas. You know, you got your Hugh Hefner fit on. I see it. You got the Hugh Hefner shit on. I just want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying, though. Are you saying that if I get caught cheating, right, and I'm telling I tell my wife, hey, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? And her forgiving me is her saying, I want to go through the rest of this relationship with the open relationship, having sex with other people. Are you saying I have to accept that because I cheated?
I mean, I want to say you have to accept it. You can like still communicate, right? But at the same time, I'm saying that whatever consequences come your way, you should honor because the marriage shouldn't end ultimately, like based on the vows that you took. Like I'm just listening to what the fuck people be saying when they get married. So based on that, like this is something you can get past. And clearly she's not like leaving him. And each marriage will be so different because there will be a woman that would say, okay, let's just talk about this and like make sure it doesn't happen again. Or let's not talk about it. Just don't do it. You know, there's so many responses, but at the part where it's a marriage bitch, where it's two of y'all and like the one person is kind of fucked off right now is like that. Then at that point you have some responsibility within it. And that means, I don't know if we use the word submit to like what her feelings are, but at the same time, you gotta be empathetic, attentive, accountable for.
I can't do it.
Yeah, and of course, most people can't like things ruin all the time. But
because I'm thinking the worst shit ever. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna think the worst.
But you've already been doing the worst shit ever. So it's like, where are you coming with this
I haven't, man. You don't know what I've been doing.
You've been fucking other women. That's not your wife.
That's not.
Yeah, and that's a form of betrayal that like that's a form of betrayal that our women don't deserve.
Okay, I agree with you with that, Naomi. Let's just say that's the scenario, right? But you know, on this show, I always talk about, and y'all always disagree with it, but I believe there's respectful cheating, right? And me personally, listen.
But once you're caught, you're caught. So that respectability shit is
yeah. Like once you caught, you fucked up, right? You out the game. But for me, I can't deal, especially the way she's talking, the way that woman was. I want Torian to play it again. The way that woman is talking. In my brain, I'm thinking that she gonna just like do like listen, I'm gonna say this shit. We might get canceled from YouTube. The way that like she's talking, I'm thinking that like she's going to do like a face F video just to do it. Like she's gonna do a video where she's just letting this nigga do some wild shit. Just and like no, I'm not gonna stay around for that. After that, just because you want to quote unquote payback, fuck that. Let's go, Torian. Play the video one more again.
And I just found out she a Virgo too.
Oh, hold on. What that mean? I don't know what that mean. What that mean?
That's her sign.
Fight for me, great, because I love you. I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. No, we not fucking no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, we no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
Ooh. Jesus Christ!
And we will never ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases.
She's crazy.
But we gonna do outside this house because to this point it has worked.
She's out of her mind.
I literally honor. No, stop. Because I honor and I love like Black women for this reason, and I aspire to be like Black women in this way because they're so loyal in a beautiful way. And
Hell,
9 times
I'm
out of
with you,
10,
big
like
O.
women and men cheat, and like that's just reality. But across the board, I feel like women have much more respect for their like guy to not cheat. Like I don't really. I mean, I know some like a woman that's cheated, but it's not like it happens all the time. In my life, at least, I feel like I see so high regard for their men and so much loyalty, and I just feel like we have to mirror that, match that. Like that's like the ultimate thing because it's such a norm to like be like a cheater, cheat respectfully. It's the lowest vibrational thing, especially as I'm ascending at this point, right? I just like we have to grow away from that, and we have to have a mutual respect. We have to have, if not more respect, because we're the protector. And like that's not protecting your woman. Look at how hurt she is, and she feels lied and betrayed. It's got to be a completely different mindset because I don't know what's got people thinking that cheating or betrayal is okay. Because
Look,
I
I'm
don't
with
accept that
you.
shit at all.
I'm with you, Lionel. He shouldn't have cheated. But like her coming back with this whole like, we gonna do this and we gonna do that. Nah, fuck out of here. I'm not signing up for that. Fuck you, man.
And to be fair, like yeah, I
Like,
think
that's
that lifetime is
crazy for her
long.
to say
Yeah, a
that.
lifetime is
That's
long.
your ego coming in, though.
No, that's
our ego.
craziness she's
Because
speaking,
you fucked
Naomi.
it up, and I feel like that's literally
Come on, that's wild,
the
Naomi.
problem on her. Like, okay, I didn't do anything that bad, but her just even saying the same things that I was doing, putting voice to it, like, no.
The only thing that I don't love about her sentiment is there's not real forgiveness. That's why I do feel like conversation is important and he can negotiate, especially if he's willing to like still be there and be active. Like, yeah, like that's kind of absurd. Like, okay, like I don't know. If you don't get this how you feel, you just gotta get your rocks off and get your lick back. Like, then let's move fucking on.
She
But
don't
we're
even
not
want to
gonna
get her
do a
lick back
lifetime of
though,
this.
Lionel, she don't want to get her lick back. She want to get for the rest of their life, be able to get whatever dick she want to get. That's what she said.
Yeah, at that point,
That's
like if
crazy.
she's sexually attracted to him anymore, that could have been a complete turnoff for her.
That relationship is. Oh, listen, I'm not staying in that shit, fam. Fuck out of here. Ain't no way. You not finna punk me into like staying in a relationship because listen, I can admit if I cheated, I messed up, right? Either you're gonna listen. It's only two ways this is gonna go. Either you're gonna forgive me, or we're gonna separate. That's it. Ain't no. Oh, I'm gonna fuck 7 niggas a week. No, fuck out of here.
And see, I'm not that way because for me, if I'm in a marriage, and that's what I'll be saying. If I were to be cheated on in a marriage, God forbid, right? Like there's consequences because that's what I was saying. It's not like, and for me, it might look like I'm just gonna get another space for another amount of years, and like I'll see you soon. It's just like there are consequences, and it's not just this or that. Especially coming from the person that's the scandalous cheater. You don't just say, okay, either forgive me or let it go. Like that's gaslighting. It's narcissistic. It's a lot of terms that you don't want to be slapped up the back side of your head with. So it's just like at the end of the day,
that's what I'm
you
doing.
have to be reasonable. My word for the fucking summer has been sensibility, and you're not sensible when you walking around here like a kid. Like you can't keep your dick in your pants, but then like you got rules though. But you got but what? You got stipulations though about how somebody reacts to this. That's like slap somebody in the face and saying, you don't punch me, bitch. I slapped you. You slapped me back. Like, you don't do that. You're going to get your shit rocked, right? Otherwise, keep your hands to yourself.
Nah, man. I'm not rocking with that.
I said, fuck that shit.
Right. Roy was just like, nah, he ain't with that shit. My perspective was mainly just like, I think I was more so just talking about like her, you know, what she's saying is like it's gonna be easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna get a lot more messy if she goes that route because you can already tell she's speaking from a hurt place, and that's not necessarily what's gonna make her happy. It's kind of like I'm just doing this shit just because you was doing this shit, so I'm gonna just reciprocate that energy. But like that's not really where your heart is at. I personally think, as far as marriage goes, I feel, on my own opinion, if you are going to divorce, there's 2 grounds for that. It's your partner cheating on you or you're being abused. Like those are like the 2 main grounds for me anyway, where it's like, you want to walk away, you can walk away because you don't know what that, like you can't, and then I don't feel like you can blame somebody for wanting to leave either. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't blame them for that because you don't know what kind of pain you caused them. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where it's like, damn, like, especially if you were loyal to them, like I'm loyal as fuck to you. And I'm here with you and doing all my side the way I'm supposed to do it. And you was, you know, with somebody else, fucking another bitch, whatever. Like, damn, like that's some real, like you said, betrayal. And like to be that person, like my partner, you betrayed me. Like that's some heavy shit to me. Like I think I just take that shit so like seriously. Like that's some heavy shit. So it's like, I mean, yeah, then like you said, you got to deal with the consequences. So if they don't want to be with you at that point, then that's a consequence. Like, okay, you done fucked up your whole shit because you wanted to be with another bitch, and she coming to me as a woman and all this shit. Like, I just think that in her scenario, she needs to kind of, like you said, as far as forgiveness and kind of just healing a little bit, because I feel like in the end, her going about this side, she could potentially hurt herself more, because you're not even really doing the shit she want to do. Because again, in the beginning, she said, I don't want to be with anybody else. I love you. And I, you know what I'm saying? But I'm forcing myself to do this. Like I was saying, you made me do this. You're not doing that out of your own will. You're really doing it because you're just trying to be spiteful. So it's like, are you really going to be happy at the end of the day? Is that really going to make you, you know what I'm saying? Like content? I mean, I guess getting your lick back is one thing. I'm personally the person that's not going to put that much energy into it. Look, if I can't take that shit. No.
We end the show, what she should have told that nigga was, you did that cheating, you got to let me peg you. Okay, we're getting about it for the night.
You're like, oh, great. This is easy.
You said, nigga, to stay with me, you got to let me peg you. Okay, we're getting about here. Y'all make sure y'all join in with us, man, next week. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, man. We had a good time tonight, man. We do this every single Wednesday night, man. Shout out to y'all. Thumbs up the channel, man. Hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit up Glints, GLINTSLNL, glintslnl.com. That's Lionel's website. If you're looking for some gold, right? If you're trying to get some gold, some earrings, some chains, whatever you're looking for, hit up naystouchjewelry.com. NAES, naystouchjewelry.com. That's your jeweler right there, Naomi. She doing all them custom pieces for y'all, man. Whatever you're looking for. You need to start doing some grill. You do grills yet, Naomi? You need to do grills.
No, I'm gonna have to take a class. I need to get like an apprenticeship.
There you go.
They don't be wanting to put me in on or at the mall. I asked them. So but I gotta find somebody that will let me do an apprenticeship for real.
Because I know you can do it once you get up in there. You did?
No, I literally just gotta see how it's made. And I actually do know somebody who's on that shit. But we'll see. You know,
that's good problem.
Once I get into my casting work.
But in the meantime, if you're looking for like some custom pieces, some custom chains, some herringbones, right? Whatever you're looking for, hit her up, man. Also, she does custom pieces, Nays, NAES, touchjewelry.com. naystouchjewelry.com. Hit her up over there, man. Go to the website, hit her up, send her a message, let her know what you're looking for. She can make it happen for you. You dig? Whatever you desire. And if you want to hit the show, be a part of the show, man, hit us up on the Gmail, nostringspod@gmail.com, nostringspod@gmail.com. Yeah, man, we here for y'all, man. We back next week. Y'all make sure y'all be cool, man. I don't even tell y'all, man. I usually try to leave y'all with some words of wisdom. Hide your G-spot. That's all I got to say this week, man. We out. Peace.
Hilarious.